Are we on
We
the
live?
X?
Crazy.
Yes, Ron,
Yo,
and I
Yo,
know you're about
shout
to
out
say.
Creamy Drizzle.
You guys are nuts, bro.
Hey,
Dub, come on.
Dub,
I told you the
yo,
rules.
Nah, I
yo.
disapproved of the rules, bro.
With Ollie, save on your
What
first
is
box.
that? Hey,
That was a YouTube ad. Bro.
we're off to the hottest start in Players' Choice history.
Yo.
Oh my God, bro! Actually, I wanted to kick off today's show with a little shout out to the Players' Choice YouTube All-Star members. It's been a minute since I've shouted y'all out. There is how many?
Hells.
There's 51 All-Star members. Let's see how many members there are total. Damn, there's a lot of y'all. Oh my God. Shout out to everybody who supports Players' Choice, man. That is nuts. Everybody who is a member of the channel, regardless of what level you signed up for, supporting Players' Choice is supporting Players' Choice. We appreciate y'all. And everyone who sends super chats every show. Players' Choice is sponsored by Aramis Jones.
1,000%.
Fire.
I heard that he was spazzing the other day, so shout out to Aramis. Shout out to our all-star members, Dorian Clayton, Jackson Moore, Goated JJ, Trent, Deshaun Smith, Sitting Spin, it's Mr. GQ2U, fire. NOOZ, Nas? NOOZ? News? Nate, Big Roan 20, KW, Alejandro Navarro, David Barella. Under my barella. My bad.
No way.
Alvo,
No
Alvo
way.
Lad, James Goss 123, J Mr. Go Dumb, Sosa Belton, Nicola Boyage, Boyan, SSJ Gabe, Loaded, OJ to Juice Man, Cruiser Nat, Cy Angels, Elias Aronson, TMF Willie, Tyson Thomas, Victor Moreno, Richard Ayala, Ray Sanders II, 404 Not Found, Brandon Ozoria, David Mujnia, Odd Malik, iOS
No.
Inc., T. Witt, Pull Up, Marlon Graham, Hodges, Kelvy, MC Robinson, 40KOW, Alejandro Rodriguez. There's so many of y'all. Jesus.
Hey,
Capital
yo,
Cap,
I
Jeffrey
would
Williams
love to
II,
do a
Jolty
draft
King J,
of
Gideon,
all the All-Stars.
Zeke Noel, Rio Max Sauce, and Elder Rufus. Let's see who's the longest total time on level. King J with 7 months as an all-star.
Fire.
He stands alone as the only 7-month all-star. There's a few 6 months, and he's total time as a member 9 months. 3 away from a year. That's insane. And then the longest members, Clutch King and Godly.
I got a 2.5, chat. I got a
Whoa.
2.5.
What are you saying right
Come
now?
on, bro.
They saying I got a number 1. I got 2.5.
What does that mean?
Bro, that sounds crazy out of context.
I don't give a fuck. They know what they talking about. They know what I'm talking about.
Yuck.
That's what I'm saying. I got a 2.5 is crazy.
Yo, can we do an All-Star draft?
Like of the all-star players?
No, of our All-Stars, Players' Choice All-Stars.
Yeah, go ahead.
And you know who's going number 1. Victor Wembanyama, type number 1. What do you mean, who? It's Aramis. No doubt about it.
He's not even a member. He's just dropped.
He's still
crazy
going number
super
1.
chats. That's facts.
He's number 1. I don't care. He's number 1. You got Nick D. No, Nick T is number 2.
Nick T's been MIA.
Forgot about Nick T. Shout out Nick T. Wherever you've been.
I was actually thinking about Nick T the other day.
Whoa,
Hope he's okay. Hope he didn't get kidnapped or something, you know?
I hope he's living his best life with the $500 that he was able to donate to this program.
For the
Appreciate
foot water.
it. For the foot water. The foot water was elite.
Crazy. Can we get some Super Bowl predictions? Shout out to Super Bowl Sunday. Doesn't even feel like Super Bowl Sunday.
Going with the birds.
I'm going with fly, bro. I'm gonna fly.
Is that who you want to win?
Ox, your thing is muted. I think can't hear you.
Yeah, 28-24 Eagles.
So everybody up here got the Eagles?
Yeah, I'm going with the birds, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all what. Travis Kelce's gonna pluck their feathers one by one, and Patrick Mahomes gonna take that football, bend them birds over, and shove it so far.
Oh my god.
Nah, but for real, I really got the Chiefs though.
Thanksgiving stuffing.
Yeah, exactly. I got the Chiefs by 2 touchdowns.
If I don't know nothing, I do know that AJ Brown is scoring a touchdown, and I'm gonna tell you why. The Chiefs are they play the most man coverage of any team in the NFL this year. AJ Brown broke the record for yards per route against man coverage this year. He's about to have a field day.
That's fire.
Speaking of Super Bowl.
Hey, Dub, so you're not worried at all that you guys are gonna lose?
It's not that I'm worried. You gotta understand. No matter who wins, I win.
It's the
I
Dub.
know what you're saying. Nah, yeah, I know what you're saying though. Yeah, I know
No
what you're
matter-
saying.
Because Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes solidifies no matter what.
No matter who
Yeah.
wins,
Yeah.
I win. So
But-
it's like I want the
That
Eagles
don't
to
sound
win,
like some Eagle
100%.
fan type shit to say though.
That's
Nah,
what I'm about
bro.
to say. Because
That's
if
kinda-
one
That's
wins, you're gonna be
that's
hurt. Though.
suspect.
Oh yeah.
Nah, but it's
If the
like
Eagles-
for our agenda though. For the agenda we push, it kind of
as
helps.
a fan, it's gonna hurt me to see us lose. But as a panelist, it's like I win,
Oh my
so
god.
it don't matter.
I thought Philly fans was different. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't no Philly shit, dog.
You said
really
what?
from New Jersey.
As,
So.
I know you from Jersey. I'm saying, but you a Philly fan though. You a fan of a Philadelphia team. You know what I'm saying? Usually, the Philadelphia team's fan base is a little more, a little harder. Than
I don't
that.
like our fan base. I'm not gonna lie. I think they're OD sometimes. I don't like the idea that if you go to an opposing if you go to a stadium and you have a Cowboys jersey that you're at risk of getting beat the fuck up. I don't like the fact that if you cheering for the other team, you're at liable to get beers thrown on you. I don't like that type of fandom. I don't like that. So it's weird.
Everywhere, bro.
Nah,
I mean,
no.
Dodgers,
there's people-
Raiders,
It's not just the
Raiders,
Eagles.
Niners.
No. There's people that's been to Cowboys repping Eagles.
Have
gear and
you
they
been
had
to a
that-
Raiders game, bro?
Raiders? Yeah, I don't like Raiders fans either.
A Giants game, a Dodgers game.
Understand something. Any type of
Utah
behavior,
Jazz.
any type of behavior like that, regardless of the fandom, I'm not going to like
Bro,
it.
Seahawks
Yeah,
games
I,
are
I
hilarious.
do feel you on that though, Dub. I really do.
Seahawks games are hilarious because if you know anything about the West Coast, very passive aggressive people over here. So their chirping is from a distance. They will chirp you from a distance, but when they're right next to you in your face, they will not say anything. It's so funny.
Yeah, I don't. So yeah, if all those other places do replicate that type of behavior, I don't like it. I'm not gonna like it. So
I feel
that's
you
what
on
it
that.
is.
Like the one kid that got killed at the Dodgers game.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's
For
uncalled
being
for.
a fan of the other team.
It's just sports. Like
My God.
it's weird.
See,
why I was
Kings
call-
fans, we remain humble at all times.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you gotta remain humble when you guys always
yeah.
lose it.
Oh,
Yeah, ain't really much to be. Ain't much to be happy about.
I mean,
People-
shoot, the
people-
Raiders. When was the last time the Raiders won something? They fans be
Yo.
tripping.
True.
Before we get too far off of the Super Bowl, I wanted to reiterate the fact that we've had a Super Bowl wager sponsored by Lucra going for the last few days, as well as a what is that, Ron? They got a raffle going on, right? So long as they use that link that's pinned in the chat.
Yeah, you use that link. Obviously, download the app. Use the code Players Choice, and you will be, if you join this contest, you will be entered into a raffle. First place gets $250. Second place gets $100. Third place gets $50.
I believe you have to sign up, use code Players Choice, and complete a contest. So what better way to complete your first contest than choosing Travis Kelce and A.J. Brown today? Send that to Players Choice or send that to your friend and take their money. Bing
Shout
bong.
out to Lucra Sports.
It's a nice little jingle.
Pull up that super chat from It's About Damn Time. I agree with him 100%.
Let me get through these first. MC Robinson with a super chat. Ron, the Chiefs are losing because someone put a Chiefs jersey on the Rocky statue again when Travis Kelce said not to do that.
Yeah, that's so disrespectful.
Word.
People haven't.
But you know what's so
no
funny
class.
though? How the hell?
No class.
I'm
No
not gonna
class.
lie though. I always thought the Rocky statue was like, bro, like I love, like it's a fictional story, bro. Like, well, come on, like he's not even a real, not
Yeah,
even a real
I know
athlete.
what you're saying.
Dub,
Like,
Dub, don't do
Read
this.
that out
I
loud, JD.
love Rocky.
Don't do
Rocky
this.
is elite. Don't 100%. Rocky is elite. I loved all of those movies, but bro, it's
It's Sylvester Stallone.
like, come on, bro. That's not Rocky. Like, he's
That's
not. He didn't do that. Like, he never did that.
Yo, as far as I know, everything Rocky did is real. Apollo Creed's real.
Word,
Clubber's
word.
real. Everybody's real. Drago, a real demon for real.
A real demon for
He
real.
is a real demon, 100%.
Eric Dupree, Big Ox, great win for your Kings last night. Kyrie was in his bag, didn't see Lucas show up in the clutch. Eric, you're banned forever. Lifetime ban for you. It's about damn time. I'm from Philly. I'm not an Eagles fan, but my city needs this win. So much killing here and craziness. This will help the city come together. PC family. Yo, shout out to It's About Damn Time. He's been here for a long time.
Hey,
Facts, bro.
what does he mean this to help the city come together? And why does the city need it?
Because the sense of like,
That gang
well, as
shit.
a city winning together, you feel a sense of pride in that. There's a sense of togetherness, especially in a city that takes their football team that serious. And with as much there's a lot of bad things going on in Philly, a lot of killings, a lot of crime, and it's like this hopefully can help unify everybody together, man. So
Okay,
won't.
no doubt, no
It
doubt, no
won't.
doubt.
I mean, winning the Super Bowl ain't gonna put no money in them brothers' pockets, so they're gonna be out shooting and killing in a couple of days. Let's be
we could
realistic.
hope.
Let's
We
be realistic about
we
it.
could
though.
hope. We could hope though. We could hope though, right? We could hope that this could stem things in the right direction. You know, Bobby.
Nah, man. Hoping
Any
ain't gonna
type
do
of
nothing. We gotta
any
actively
pop.
get out and do something. Sitting
Yeah,
inside hoping ain't
100%.
nothing but a wish sandwich, brother.
100%, but at least this could sit here and put a positive atmosphere in the air to help get to that level. You feel me?
Nah, that's a fact. I'm definitely with the positivity. I'm just saying, like realistically, though, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do a little more than one football games to bring to.
100%.
This looks
I
like
hear you, Pastor Ox Bob.
Pastor Ox Bob. This looks like a ranking to me. And I'm sitting number 1. Nice.
That's crazy that Lee put me last, and I always
Leaf.
put him on open gym. That's crazy.
Well, hey, that was JD saying it was a ranking.
What?
Leaf ain't say that was no ranking.
It looked
Dub.
like a ranking to me.
I'm pretty sure Leaf got you at least number 2, Dub.
MC Robinson, watched the Lakers last night, and I love the new energy of this team. D'Lo was balling, and Vanderbilt was going crazy on the defense side, too.
I'm telling y'all, the Lakers is back, man.
Let's get it.
What is going
For
on
my,
up here?
for my dog Bean. We gonna
Zero,
get one.
you put a shirt on, bro. Why don't you have a shirt on?
I do have a shirt on.
I
This is
can't
my
see
skin
it.
complexion, bro.
Camouflage, just camouflage.
Camouflage.
Yeah, camouflage.
You're not.
Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Ah, ha ha.
Bro tried to turn it into a race
I know,
joke.
I
That
know.
was insane.
I see, yo, Jay, I see where he was about to go with it. I'm like, no, Jay,
Damn,
Rob,
and then
no.
No, I
Talk
thought you were
about
saying that.
skin.
No, I thought you were saying like I didn't have a shirt like on underneath. That's why I was like, oh, it might just blend in with my neck.
Yeah,
I wasn't even trying to make it
Yo,
a race thing.
Yo, J-Rap, so what's up? Is it the Knicks or is it the Lakers? Like,
Yeah,
Bro, it's the Knicks. It's the Knicks and LeBron.
oh, okay. I could get behind that.
I'm a kid, keep a gangster, bro. Like it's the Knicks and LeBron, bro. So,
So-
if LeBron is on the Lakers, I gotta rock with the Lakers, bro. I gotta support the squad.
So do we all do that? Like we all have a team and then a
Of
player too?
course.
Of course, bro.
Everybody does,
Of course,
yeah.
everybody
so JD,
does
you
that,
have
bro.
so you have a team and a player.
Yeah,
in one
the
location?
Mavericks and Luka Doncic.
He's just lucky he got both. Like he got both on one.
No, I root for like several players for sure. As long as they're not playing the Mavericks, like I'm always rooting for KD because he was a Sonic. I'm rooting for Braun because he's the GOAT. Who else? I'm rooting for Ja, of course.
Oh yeah.
Bro, what is going
I
on
ain't
with the
I ain't gonna
Grizzlies
lie. I ain't
recently?
gonna lie.
Bro?
They just got set back another 10 years before that ring come.
What is going on with the
it ain't
Grizzlies?
gonna
Hold on,
ringing.
wait. Is this
It ain't
all
ringing
Josh's
in
fault?
Memphis. It ain't ringing in Memphis.
Is everything going on in the West all Josh's fault?
No.
No,
Because he decided to sit up there and tell Taylor Rooks in her face that I'm good in the West.
Yeah.
Yep.
Since
Yeah,
that
but-
day, he's not been good in the West.
I don't know if you really meant that wrong. You know, Taylor Rooks has a certain effect on the brother where you just kind of get to hyping yourself up because
Yep.
you're sitting that close to Taylor. It's the aura, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Like I gotta let my nuts drag, bro. That's how it is.
Oh my God. Y'all are hilarious.
Gotta let her know I'm big boy. I'm big
Taylor,
boy.
Taylor did something to that young boy. You know, he's full of vigor and other things. You
Hey,
feel me?
you can
He
tell
a
by the
young-
way he talk. You
Yo,
can tell by the way
y'all
he
are
talk.
funny, bro.
I
He
ain't
a,
worried.
he a youngster still, so you know.
Word of advice. Word of advice to all the young brothers out there. Don't let these chicks make you write a check that your monkey ass can't cash.
Hey George,
Listen.
George Bucklow said it was Malika. So shit, I
Hey,
well,
understand that.
Hey,
look,
Bobby.
when
Hey,
we talk about
Bobby.
Malika, that's different.
What's up, Dub?
Hey, Bob. I remember one time
This is gonna be great, JD.
No, I remember one time, right? There was some. This was after school, and I used to this was after practice. It was cold as fuck,
Yeah.
and then some girls pulled up in the car, was talking to us, and I have nothing on, so I'm walking outside talking to them. They're like, "You cold? You ain't cold? You sure you're not cold?" I said, "I don't feel the cold. You feel me? I'm good." Once they left, I ran back inside, bro. I was cold as fuck outside. It was like 10 degrees out, bro.
Dub, like you weren't wearing a shirt?
That story
I
sucked.
just had this on.
Bro, when you said it was
Sure,
cold
Dub.
outside and you had nothing on, I thought this was going to dick joke territory.
See, this is what happens, Jay. You have. Sometimes not every story is gonna be a crazy story. Sometimes it's very mellow tone. You feel me? Like you can't top off every other story that you put out there. You
Top
feel me,
off.
Jay?
Hey.
Top
whoa,
off, bro.
Whoa,
Come
whoa,
on,
whoa,
bro.
whoa.
Like, what is going
Nah,
on?
okay.
Today?
I'll feel you though, because wrestling that's basketball season. That's winter time, right? Winter's
It was
so,
cold that night.
It's December. It was.
Oh,
so you in Jersey?
I was
so
just
you know
capping.
You cold as shit.
I was capping like I wasn't cold though. You feel me? I had to let her know who Big Boy was. You feel me?
Yo,
KG son, Josh Hart got that dog in him. Can we talk about this trade deadline? I would love to talk about
What's
this
up
trade
with your
deadline.
boy?
I was not here. Last show, Wednesday, was that Kyrie trade. Did that already go through by last show? I think it did.
Yeah. No. On Wednesday? No.
Yeah,
Yes.
it did. It
think
went,
it
went
did,
through.
right?
It went through
Hell
Sunday,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Remember,
it
it
went
Sunday,
through
right?
Sunday.
Right after
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
off.
Yes,
yeah.
that's right.
And then
Remember?
we did open gym. Yep.
L host cut the show.
El host
Shut
got the
up.
show right when it
You
happened.
couldn't hang on.
Hey,
15
did y'all
minutes,
How
watch the
was
JD?
game
I
last
supposed
night?
to know?
Did y'all watch the game last night?
Yeah, we watched. Yeah, what?
Yo, all this talk about Luka not being able to play with a co-star, huh?
That's what I'm
But
saying.
look, what I'm
bro.
trying to say
They
is
lost,
this.
though.
Look,
Oh my God.
and why we lose, Dub?
Because of
Defense.
defense. 100.
That's why we won. Defense. But I got to ask you though, JD. I know we're supposed to be talking about the deadline, but this kind of pertains to the deadline, seeing as it's Kyrie Irving. Don't the Mavericks look a little better when it's just Kyrie instead of just Luka?
Oh no! That's not
for
even
2
do that. Yeah,
games?
let's
No,
not
No.
even do that.
Well, that's all I got.
not
That's
even
all I
do
got
that.
to go off.
Yeah,
I'm supposed
no.
to wait. I'm supposed to wait 3 weeks to
Yes.
drop a hot
Yes,
take.
yes,
baby?
yes, you are. Yes,
Yes.
you are.
Then the,
Yes,
then the
you,
take
you
then the
100%
take
are.
wouldn't be so
No,
hot.
it doesn't.
Yeah, that's
No, it-
true.
The
That's
take
true.
wouldn't be so hot.
Little
Look, I'm
sneaky.
telling you, I'm trying to tell you
Nah,
No,
something.
I
I'm
agree.
this shit ain't hot. This shit is scorching. That is a scorching. That is a scorching hot take.
Like California, we get 120 out here. Look,
Uh,
JD, you gotta. Now I know we played a little better last night because we did that back to back Friday, Saturday. So on Friday when it was just Kyrie, you see how that ball was moving?
Yeah, I actually did.
They had 10 people in double digits. I thought these cats couldn't ball. Now they could drop 17s, 18s. All of them can score. Isn't that
Yeah, it
crazy?
must have been Dinwiddie's fault or something.
Wow, isn't it crazy that all of a sudden these cats can actually put the ball in the bucket when the offense is moving?
And Josh Green is look kind of good.
Isn't
Josh
that
Green
crazy,
looking like
JD?
a player right
then
now.
Luka comes back like, oh, well, also don't forget Christian Wood turned up on us on Friday for a good stretch. Last night Christian didn't play too bad either, but I think we can all agree that I know it's just 2 games and it might not remain this way, but obviously you want them together. But if you only could have one of them, shit. Give me Mr.
I
Irving.
would like to see them play more, but
Yeah,
I
definitely.
can agree with you that it did look different for sure.
Did you see some of them shots Kyrie was making last night?
I didn't even watch the game last night.
I mean,
I was out.
that's what he does, bro. That shit don't even surprise me no more, Bob.
But he
watched-
took the Montes to the block, hit him with a spin move. And,
Yes.
I did watch
He's a monster.
the first game though.
You did, JD?
I watched the first game. I didn't watch last night's.
So by watching the first game and seeing how good the
I
team
liked
played,
it
you
a
were kind of
lot.
excited.
I liked
But you
it a
forgot
lot.
that Luka was going to come and stop the ball.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like they had 3 guys put up 20 last night. Josh Green, and then he had Wood put up 15. Reggie Bullock and McGee
Yo,
both
and
had
every
8
time I
apiece.
say Josh Green's name, people up here laugh.
Yeah, that's a fact. I laughed at you a couple
That's-
months ago.
Hilarious to me.
Nah, but I think over the last few games,
Plays
he's
both
actually
sides of the
like,
ball too.
yeah, he's coming alive.
Yeah.
He's coming alive.
I like what Josh Green was
He
showing.
might be a real two-way wing in this league, fellas.
And the thing about it is, JD, they were just based on what he's done so far. Like people weren't wrong to laugh. I was never one of those because I remember Josh Green in high school and I remember him in college. But a lot of people won't give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, dude, when you're 19 and you get drafted, not everybody can come in the league like Luka, for instance. A lot of people have to develop.
He went one and done
it.
at AZ run.
Yeah, he was. Josh Green was the first round pick his sophomore year in high school. Everybody knew he was good. I don't know where he's from. I just know he in high school he was one of those ones.
He's from Australia.
Down under, huh?
But
Guy work.
yeah, I like what I've seen from Luka and Kyrie. Even though they lost, the defense is what really held them back. Luka seems he has a willingness to let Kyrie do his thing, to play off of him as well, and Kyrie's shown the same type of energy. So what Luka and Kyrie is going to do offensively is going to be something to see in the NBA. The issue for them where they'll just lose in the playoffs is just a defense. Like they're not going to be able to guard anybody like that. It is what it is. But the offense and the dynamic between the two is just going to be something that's going to be really good in the league.
Bro,
Like Dub, you said you did watch the game last night, Dub? You said.
Mhm.
So did you notice
Not
how
all of
many?
it, but I did watch a good portion of
You
it.
seen how many steals we got around the half court area and how many 24-second violations we got? Even though statistically on the board it shows that we're what we ranked 22nd in defense. I'm just because we had this conversation a couple a week
No,
or so ago.
so the thing about the Kings, which I do give them, like you guys, it's not that you guys don't have defenders. It's just I just don't think that you guys are just like a cohesive defensive unit, you know?
Yeah,
Like having
that's fair.
Sabonis and then Barnes out there who's aren't really like, and Kevin Herter. I mean that hurts your team's defense, but you need to be able to put those guys out there.
Harrison Barnes
can you
is a
go
good
muzzle
defender.
your dog?
He's alright. Hold on, let me get him.
They're about to come back with that mask on.
Shut that pajamas, bro. Yo, look at his little pajamas, bro.
Yeah, staying in PJs on the Sunday show.
Shout out to the pajamas and L pajamas. I need to know.
Yo, this man, bro.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Why y'all talking about my fucking pajamas?
Bro, this defense narrative of like the Mavericks don't have defense is so stupid to me because we have several defenders. Everyone outside of Luke. Okay, we lost some, but we still have defenders. It's not they weren't like carrying the defense. Dorian Finney-Smith was a great defender, but we still have good defenders.
Can you please name me the good defenders?
No, I feel
word. Yeah,
Josh Green, Maxi Kleba, Reggie Bullock plays defense.
Reggie does play defense.
Theo Pinson plays defense. That's like all he does.
Hey, I kind of like Theo a little bit. I didn't know I did. I didn't really know about bro until a couple days ago.
Frank Ntilikina, that's all he does.
They got
Frank Ntilikina plays 45 seconds a game.
I'm just saying.
I'm
saying we have defenders.
I got you. Hey, you know, and JaVale is actually giving us problems more than anybody. Now JaVale's still there.
I ain't gonna lie, JD. I ain't gonna lie, JD. You up here you really capping though.
I'm not capping.
You are because I watched that basketball game last night and
one game.
I think y'all be able to, bro. JD, your team's defense.
This is what you guys do. You guys watch one Mavericks game and it's like
No, it's not one.
Here we go.
I watched one and I was
JD, we know. JD, we all know. Your best wing defender was Dorian Finney-Smith, and I'm not saying other guys on your team can't defend, but to sit here and act like the drop now defensively of your team, to me, it's like it's going to be considerable.
I thought it was going to be considerable.
I like
too,
Josh
but
Green
it's not.
though. I do like Josh Green.
Not.
I do think he is a legitimate two-way wing. I think you could put him on.
Kyrie's also not a slouch. Kyrie can move his feet.
I hope so.
Now, Kyrie, he'll at least
wait.
attempt.
I'm not.
Hold on.
I hope so, bud.
Kyrie plays
You've never
defense when he
put Kyrie
tries.
in the same sentence as defense until he put on the Dallas Mavericks jersey.
That's also true.
Because now, nah.
I've never
So-
knocked him on
Dub,
defense.
I'm gonna get to you in a second too. Dub, I'm on your koofy today.
Bro,
I
I'm about to be
say?
the biggest Kyrie
Nah,
fan.
I
Like, you don't
I didn't
understand.
say nothing.
Nah, because you think
Until
y'all
Kyrie
got punk ass gridiron
leaves.
victory yesterday. You let that shit go to your head. I'm tearing you up today.
Oh my
Don't worry, I'm
God.
Oh
gonna
my
get
Tearing
God.
me up.
I'm
Tearing
gonna get you
me
in a
up.
second. Nah,
Oh
don't
my
do
God.
that.
That's not a pause. That's
hey,
not a pause.
Listen,
Tearing me up.
listen. Don't try to use a pause for an excuse.
Yo, Ramrod me?
Don't try to use a pause for an excuse. I'm
Mars, you
gonna
better
that.
get in here.
Ron, I thought you were going to keep going. What happened?
Paging the British bloke. Yo, JD.
The British
never-
bloke is so...
Yo, JD. You've never used defense and Kyrie in the
Did
same
no
sentence.
one think that was elite?
Is it bloke or
Wow,
blow?
Ron.
Is it bloke or blow?
You
Bloke,
might
he's a
have
British
just
Brit.
put yourself in the lead for winning today's show with that. Just that bar. Holy shit.
JD,
Yo,
British
you've
bloke.
never used Kyrie and defense in the same sentence.
I've
Why
also
all of a
never said anything about Kyrie's defense, period. So
So what do you think Kyrie does for you guys? Honest question.
what do
What do
I
you
think
think
he
I do
does
for
for
you?
us? What do you mean? What do I think Kyrie does for us? We all know what Kyrie does for the Mavericks.
In
It's a
terms of
silly
winning.
question. In terms of winning,
Yes.
Ron, what are you
Do
talking
we-
about?
do we all
Takes
know
the
this?
pressure off of Luka. It's another ball handler.
Mhm.
y'all
Primary
going to the finals
scorer.
or not, JD?
Mhm.
They're going to the
JD,
finals.
but you know
They
know how it
Plays
goes. though,
decent
JD.
enough defense for their
JD, but
team defense.
You know how it
decent,
goes.
yeah.
You know who you're talking about.
Shut
You're
up.
talking about Kyrie Irving. So that's not what Kyrie can do for you, but what you can do for Kyrie Irving.
Oh my God.
Because
You're not wrong.
Yo,
That is hilarious, yo.
You're not wrong. I am
Bobby,
going to be
that
the
was-
biggest
that
Kyrie
was
fan, though.
amazing. Ron had the other one, but that was fucking fire.
I can't wait to defend Kyrie's antics. It's going to be fun.
I've been defending them for 2 years now. It's a hard one to win, bro.
All right, so since we're talking about Kyrie to the Mavs, because we're going to talk about all of these, can we get a grade? Can we give the Mavericks a grade? How do we rate this trade for the Mavs?
Hey, I mean, they did exactly what they're supposed to do. They tried their best to get Luka Doncic a running mate. So it's really just on these players to show what they got to do, you know. Even if Kyrie doesn't stay, I think it does clear up some cap space for them. So even if he doesn't stay, it's still a win-win scenario.
Yeah,
I
that's
think they're
facts.
gonna. I think what they should do is just give Kyrie Irving whatever the hell that he wants and just make him a permanent Maverick. Honestly.
I can agree to that, so long as we can also get a big. They were talking about potentially getting DeAndre Ayton too, and I think that's why I was wondering if JaVale was gone, because I think that's whose name was in the mix for that. And Christian Wood, maybe it wasn't JaVale, maybe it was Christian Wood. I don't remember. My head is.
Well, Christian Wood's on the
There's
contract
been
this
so much
season.
NBA stuff in the NBA that I can't keep.
I would say I would say I want to say just a C. I want to say a C mostly because
What?
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Oh my God.
JD a C is that's C's get degrees, JD.
C is passing.
Yeah, I'm saying I could have gave him a D minus, but that would have been disrespectful. But a C though, I mean that's not bad. Hey, I got a lot of C's growing up, so you know what I'm saying, not that bad. But really because the risk, if he leaves, I don't think there's enough free agents. I don't think there's I don't think the pool for free agents that they can actually get this coming year is really good enough to change
pull it up.
Let's pull up the list. Like there's definitely some free agents. I know they are, but I don't know if there's enough that want to come. That
Look
they're going
who
to be
it
able to
is.
change.
Listen.
Also they lost so much defense. I know JD, you tried to cover it up by saying,
Oh my God, no!
Like Maxi, JD, you know it, bro. Sometimes we got to keep it real.
They lost so much defense. They lost one guy.
Well, no, I mean Spencer Dinwiddie played a solid level of defense. He's a big guard. He's not. I mean, he's definitely not a defensive stopper, but
Damn, he's
he at
laughing
least
you off the
attempted.
show?
Oh, so y'all
Come
talking
on,
about
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Y'all talking about
Well,
the Mavericks?
I'm just saying you got
Yes.
to think about it though, JD. Spencer's a big guard. He might not be a defensive stopper, but he's in the passing lanes. He's getting active.
So is Reggie Bullock. So is Josh
Dorian
Hart.
Finney-Smith is by far who? Oh, Josh Green.
Oh,
I thought
Josh
you said
Green,
Josh
my
Hart.
bad.
I was about to say, hold on.
Bro,
Hey,
see,
they
I
got
can't-
Josh. They got
Josh
Josh
Hart
on
to
the
the
way.
Knicks.
Oh,
Everybody
okay,
got
I was
Hart
about to
again.
say,
Listen.
that's changing.
See, the thing that
hold
people...
on one second, real quick.
Hold on,
real
let Bobby
quick,
get this off.
They gave up. Dorian Finney-Smith was by far, hands down, your best defender. The only person that I can think
Maxi
close to
Kleber.
that level of defender is Maxi.
Yeah.
And he's hurt. I mean,
He's
I don't
coming
know,
back
though.
though, like any day. He's back
yeah, but
any day.
y'all defense took too much of a drop, if you ask me, to not be sure if Kyrie's staying. Plus, I don't think the pool of free agents that are interested in coming to Dallas is good enough to take all over.
Bro, just watch this win streak we're about to rip off here.
I'm
I
not gonna
can
lie,
see it. I
Bobby.
can see it. Y'all dangerous as hell. Like,
I'm
y'all
not
dangerous
gonna-
as hell.
Everybody that downplays the Mavericks move, bro. The problem that they have is y'all talking about what they lost, and you didn't say anything about what they added. Like, bro,
Yeah, they added a big L. Came to Sacramento and got packed up. That's what they added.
oh, so you ain't gonna talk about when Kyrie spanked the Kings and the Clippers without Luka though.
That's
Damn.
cool, but Luka's on the team, and they're better without him. But he's there to stay. So
Luka's the best player in the league. You got Kyrie Irving, who's the best second option.
Hold
in the
on,
NBA.
hold on. What?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yes,
You got
he is.
Kyrie.
Crunch.
hey, well,
Don't-
Trey Lyles don't think so.
Hey, let Crunch
No,
speak.
he's
He's
not.
spitting right now. Go
Now
ahead.
Jay
Nah,
got
Speedo,
to
Listen,
Yes, he is.
I'm picking the
He's
Luke.
bragging.
I'm picking the Mavericks this year to win.
Hey,
the
Trey
championship.
Lyles don't
Wait,
think
what?
so.
I'm picking the
All right,
Mavericks this year to win.
What's your wager amount?
Yeah.
How much
whatever.
are you willing to put up?
Wait, who you got?
No, who you got? I'm picking them not to
Oh,
win.
so you just want to
Sit
see?
right there.
That's too open ended. That's too open ended of a bet for me. You would have to pick somebody for me to bet because I don't want to just bet if they're gonna win. I think they're gonna win it. I already put in a bet that they're gonna win it.
And how
'Cause Listen, bro,
hold on.
you have. Listen, bro, you
It's
have.
gonna be hot because they're gonna lose in like the second round. It's
Listen,
gonna
bro,
be
you have.
pissed.
Bro, you have the two best ISO scorers in the NBA right now. To me,
Kevin Durant's coming back
no, Luka's younger, more in his prime. Like, listen, bro, Luka's better than KD right now.
No.
because he's younger. So he will be better, or he's better right now.
No, he's better
He's
than
also
KD.
scorer.
He's better than Kevin Durant
That's
right now
cap.
as we speak.
That's cap.
That's
How
not
was it
cap.
cap?
That's
That
not
is
cap.
cap.
No,
That's
I'm
not-
talking
Let me
about as an
ask you
ISO scorer. Nobody's better than
Can
Kevin
hold on.
Durant.
Let me ask you.
Nobody.
Luka Doncic is the best player in the NBA right now.
No, he's not.
That's
Yeah,
that's
but-
cool. That's
JD,
cool.
you're biased.
We're talking about who's a
What's
better
biased
ISO
about it? Hold
scorer.
on,
It's
come on,
Kevin
come on.
Durant.
Come on.
JD,
what's biased about
I said JD is biased. He's a Mavericks.
I don't know, bro.
Biased,
Luka's.
bro. He's not the best.
Luke,
player.
hey, Lucas close enough
no
where
way.
we can have this conversation. No,
There's
I
no
hear
way.
you, Crutch. I
It's-
hear you, Crutch.
There's no way. There's just no way Giannis is. It's no doubt that Giannis is still the best player in the NBA.
Yeah, there
The
is.
only thing that I'll
Well,
say
there's
about that,
doubt. There's doubt, but you can
Yeah,
say
the only thing I'll
no
say
doubt.
When
about
did
that
there
is
become doubt?
There's no
That's what
doubt,
I'm trying to
bro.
When
figure out.
Luka
I had to
Doncic-
come-
There's
I had
no
to come
doubt.
up with
Luka
the
Doncic. No, he's
episode
not,
and
bro.
Go on that whole Giannis just rant. When did it become a question that Giannis wasn't the best player in the
no,
league?
hold on. This
That's
is
what
why
I
I'm
wanna
saying.
know,
Oh,
Ron.
No,
over
That's
the
what
last
I wanna
two
know,
seasons,
Ron.
it was
This is why- hold on,
undoubtedly
hold on.
Giannis. Did
It
he
should have
get
been a
worse?
question. It should
Or
have
did
been a
everybody
question.
else get better?
It should have been.
Which
It
one?
should have. It should have been a question 2 years ago because y'all overrated the fuck out of that 2021 ring, but nobody.
Nah,
wants
they
to
ain't
talk
overrated.
about that. They overrated it.
This is no, because look, I had Giannis as the best player in the league coming into the season, but I have Luka now because of the level that I've seen him get to. I see that he hasn't had as much help as all the other superstars. Giannis has been without Middleton, but man, I'm just looking at Luka's talent, his skill level to add on top of all the production because he's still giving you damn near triple double, stats. And so you look at his skill level. I think him and Kyrie are the two most skilled players in the league too, bro. As a duo, that's about to be nasty. I think that's unguardable. I already had a strong feeling that Luka was going to go to the finals even before he got Kyrie. Maybe that was a stretch. I picked the Pelicans.
That was
but
a stretch.
I never seen Luka get rattled in a playoff series, bro. Now he has Kyrie. The only thing he needed was a little bit of help, and you have the best help that you can get, in my opinion, as Kyrie is the
Crunch,
best second option.
This is the best backcourt in the NBA. Easily.
Easily, bro.
I agree with that, though. I agree
Without
with that
question.
part.
And then everybody's scared about the Suns. I mean, like I said, I think Luka is better than KD. I think Kyrie's better than Booker. And I think they are more clutch than those guys too, slightly. So it's not like it's a landslide in Phoenix. We do have to look out for the Lakers if they make the playoffs, but they bluffing right now. So the Lakers scared of the smoke, bro. The Lakers are scared to compete.
How you gonna be the best? How you gonna be the best
Why
backcourt
is
in
it-
the league?
wait,
when
wait,
you play
why
so
is it
bad
just-
defense that you're basically garbage.
Bro,
Why you
stop
just-
saying
wait,
bad
wait, wait,
defense.
Talking about
wait,
his
wait,
defense.
Why are you just
basically guarding
singling
each other,
out?
Crunch.
Why are you just singling out Kevin
So-
Durant and Devin Booker and then ignore CP3, DeAndre, and
Oh,
the rest of the guys?
CP3 with 13 points a game. I think
still better. Who's the Dallas
13
Mavericks
points
third
a
option?
game's not
no,
bad.
you're right.
Not bad.
You're right about
Especially
it.
you got
I'm just
Booker
saying,
KD.
you're right
Points,
about
that's
it.
CP.
It just for some reason I'm just not looking at them as a big three. You are right about CP3 being a better playmaker than any other point guard on the Mavs, but
How about Ayton?
the
Is he
Lakers. I think
better?
the Lakers.
Is he better than any other fourth option than
No, I think Christian Wood. I like Christian Wood to box with Ayton.
You like Christian Wood over DeAndre Ayton?
Not over him, but he's definitely going to box with him.
And I don't think
gonna get
DeAndre.
knocked
I think
out
Ayton's
quick.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I don't actually. I
That
actually
boy
kind of
going
agree.
to sleep.
I ain't gonna lie. No, I actually kind of agree with Crunch on that one, bro. I don't find
my God,
I don't
bro.
find DeAndre Ayton to be that much of a force at the 5 spot. I'm gonna be just real with you.
Which is
his
fine.
His motor doesn't run that high to me. I think there's been clear games where he looks engaged, and then other games where he looks absolutely disinterested being out there.
I just
That's
don't think he
fine.
wants to be in
That's
Phoenix.
fine. That's fine.
That's why I'm not too big on
then
the
That's
the
fine.
game.
You shouldn't have resigned.
That's fine to think that way about
He not no
DeAndre
choice.
Ayton.
Yeah, he didn't have a choice.
But when we compare him to the Dallas Mavericks,
Didn't the Pacers give him an offer?
Yeah, but the Suns matched, and I
He
think
was
because
restricted. He was restricted.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
when we sit here and talk about DeAndre Ayton, like I get what you're saying with that J-Rob, but when we compare him to Christian Wood and Dwight Powell and JaVale McGee, Ayton is gonna do his thing against them. Especially Christian Wood. Christian Wood plays a lot.
Ayton in Dallas.
Ayton in
Dallas
is
is
putting
nice.
Christian Wood in the category with McGee and Powell. I think he's a tier above those. Like for example, how much is Ayton averaging?
Who? Christian Wood?
No, Ayton.
Bro, I'm telling you, you can't look at him in Phoenix, bro.
Like
I'm telling you, you have to take him out of Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton is a good player. DeAndre Ayton is better than Christian Wood.
He's
much better.
He's better than Christian Wood. But I think,
think
especially with Ayton's role on that team, Christian Wood is going to be able to box with him. I think, Christian Wood gives you similar production. He's coming off the bench right now. Or is he starting? He's starting, right?
No, he comes off the bench.
Yeah. So he still comes off the bench. I mean, bro, I think he's a better shooter than Ayton. It's gonna be scary, bro. Bro, I think the Lakers damn near got more talent.
No. You didn't keep going. Christian Wood is only a better.
Dub, it's cool, bro.
No, he does not.
No, Dub, it's cool. No, you're right, Dub, but it's cool because he's still giving you 18 to 20 a game. Or 17 a game or whatever.
100%. But what would you rather rely on? KD, Devin Booker, Chris Paul is giving you 13 and 10, and DeAndre Ayton, who's going to give you 18 and 10 as well, and good defense. Christian Wood.
I don't know. Let me think. I seen KD get swept. Hold on. Let me think though. I seen KD get swept last year with Kyrie. Do you think Luka would have got swept with Kyrie? No.
Bro, that's not the point, bro. That's
They would have packed
they might have got packed up too.
Hold on. All right, time out.
Maybe not swept.
So didn't Luka take the Clippers 6 games and then 7 games without? I mean, 6 games without.
But the Clippers are frauds, Crunch.
No. Time out.
Clippers
no,
are
bro.
frauds.
They were built at that time. They were built to win the championship, and they had amazing.
They're still built for that.
But Crunch, if you look at hindsight, the Clippers have been a huge disappointment, bro.
Bro, all that shit happened like years ago. Why are we comparing that to this?
Hey,
Bobby, that's exactly what I was
can't wait to see them fold. Can't wait to see them fold in the playoffs.
How do these guys? How does that even measure on how good the Suns are compared to the Mavericks team right now?
I'm gonna tell you why, Doug.
That's like me saying that we're gonna win because remember what we did in 2003, like
right.
No. Talking about 2003. I'm talking about a few years ago. But hold on, J-Rob. So look, you just said something. What was that last thing you said?
I said the Clippers have been an absolute disappointment. I'm saying
right.
In hindsight,
that is in large part due to how bad Luka was frying their ass though. So that's when all of the rumbling started. Like, the Clippers are bluffing, bro, because Luka was cooking them. So now you have.
What I'm saying is like the standard in which we look at that team now. To me, I don't think people look at the Clippers like when they were first assembled, how they looked at the Clippers.
Yeah, now
nobody looks at them as like a force, Yeah,
the Celtics defense, the Celtics
better than them now.
was better than the Clippers defense too. So it's like
exactly like the Celtics were a better team all around. They were better coached, I think, than the Clippers were at the time. Like
it was just better
because my whole argument is that Luka and Kyrie are the best ISO scorers in the league. So either way, the argument I'm making is that Luka would have cooked them. So I think
he would have got his numbers.
Yeah, Luka.
He would have lost though. He would have lost.
But Crunch, how much getting your numbers matters if you don't win?
I think Luka and Kyrie could have beat them. You said what, bro?
No, my God.
I think they would have. I definitely don't think they would have got swept. I definitely will give you that. I don't know if they would have won though.
There you go.
That doesn't prove anything, Crunch.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah,
that doesn't help your point to sit here and say that
help that
the Mavericks
are
going to beat the Suns.
No, that doesn't matter.
Bro,
It's still two
My whole
different
point is
teams.
saying that
It's
was
two teams against two different
that's the
teams.
problem. Moral victories, bro. Like that's moral
Time
victory,
out.
bro.
This is
Come
my
on,
whole
man. What
point
are
in
you
saying
talking
that,
about?
bro. This is my whole point in saying that because we seen KD fold when he had everything he wanted. So
I don't think he folded. He just got trashed. He got trashed.
We haven't seen him win without Stephen Curry. So what hardcore evidence
Bro,
do y'all have that he's going to do?
We haven't
anything
seen Kyrie win without LeBron.
Bro, you also have to. You also
okay,
have to.
We've never
hold
seen
on. Wasn't we having
phenomenal comeback?
I hate.
We've never
Hold
seen Luka win at all.
Wasn't we
I
having
hate this
hold on.
Nets narrative. I hate this Nets narrative and this KD narrative around his time with the Nets because we never got to see Kyrie, James Harden, and KD play for more than 20 or something games in the 3 years that they were together. And KD almost solo carried them.
Almost.
He was a freaking shoe size away from taking them
from sending
to
Giannis home.
So why didn't he
that's
just?
how close he was.
So why didn't he just do it? Why didn't he just handle it overtime?
It's not about that, bro. You're trying to diminish. You're trying to diminish Kevin Durant and who he is, and dismissing
There y'all
everything
go.
else. You're trying to forget everything else he did for that team as well.
There y'all go.
They
That's not
didn't
what
win
I
the
said.
game. The point is they weren't supposed to be in that position. You just praised Luka Doncic for going to Game 7 with the Clippers, but then you're not going to praise Kevin Durant.
I am gonna hold on. Time out. Who said I wasn't praising Kevin Durant? I'm looking at the end result of what happened, bro.
Okay, all right,
hold
then
on,
let's keep the same energy with Luka then.
I
Keep
am.
the same
Watch
energy
this,
with
Dub.
Luka
No,
then.
Dub, because you're trying to put words in my mouth. Nobody's diminishing Kevin Durant. All I'm saying is everybody says if he had Kyrie, it wouldn't have happened, but he had Kyrie the next year and got swept. When Luka was without Kristaps Porzingis, he went 6 games. When he got Kristaps Porzingis back, he went 7 games. So at least you can see he did better when he got his man back. Luka Doncic has had less help than Kevin Durant had to start his career. And y'all brought up LeBron James and Kyrie. Wasn't we having arguments about who was better between Luka and LeBron James, especially at this age? And a lot of people were saying it was Luka. Even if you don't think it's Luka, it's close. And he's more skilled.
It ain't close, bro. LeBron and Luka are the same age. It's not close, bro. Stop. I hate when y'all do that. Luka and LeBron at the same age are not the same, bro.
You're right. Luka's better.
Oh, you keep going.
JD,
you keep
going
from one. You keep going from one thing to another.
That's
Hold on,
just
give me 1 second.
say, bro.
Give me 1 second. Keep going from one thing from another because, like the whole point you're saying.
I have the biggest fan in the chat right now, by the way.
You said he didn't get in one, he lost, and everything like that. The same logic can apply to Luka Doncic. The same logic you saying that KD hasn't done anything without Stephen Curry. I could just say Luka hasn't shown me anything to get it done in the postseason at all. Because at the end of the day, he lost. He lost.
Okay, it's cool.
It don't matter because he lost, right? He lost.
Crunch, the only reason to compare the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns to me is ridiculous. I think the Suns are easily a better team. And also to go even further into that, to compare Christian Wood and DeAndre Ayton is just disgusting. It's disgusting.
What's disgusting about it if they're averaging around the same numbers? How is it disgusting, Ron?
It's not basketball.
Ron, I'm telling you right now.
It's basketball.
No, Ron, I'm telling you right now, that's not going to work on me.
Hold on, who's your team?
Bro, right now,
I'll show you something that will work on
I'm a diehard Mavericks fan, officially.
Yeah, Crunch. Yeah, Crunch.
But look, that is because
don't do that, bro.
If y'all see every episode,
that's bandwagon.
Him and JD got something secretly going on.
I'm gonna keep it real. That is bandwagoning, but I am a diehard Kyrie fan though, so that's why I'm a Mavericks fan now.
No, that's cool. So now I'm gonna ask you a question, and you're about to cap out your black ass, which is gonna make me tight. Who would you rather have on the Mavericks, Christian Wood or DeAndre Ayton?
For the way the Mavericks play, I'll take Wood. I'll take Wood.
You're right.
I would too, though. I would too. I'd rather have Christian Wood too.
Why?
Because he's a better shooter and he can get in the post as well.
So we just don't care about defense and rebounding.
I just feel like honestly, I don't need
and being a bigger paint presence.
No, I'm just telling you what.
I just can get like another big to be a defensive presence in my four. I don't need to pay for DeAndre Ayton, bro.
So who else are they going to pay for? Are they going to bring Shaquille O'Neal out of retirement and give him a super
Ron?
So they're not
Ron. Ron, you're gonna cap. Wait, Ron. You're gonna cap and say DeAndre Ayton is a crazy defender.
He's a better defender than Christian Wood, bro.
I'm not going to do that, but let's not act like
y'all chatting right now. Y'all chatting.
We always forget that the Suns made a championship run, and we forget that he was an integral part on that championship team. Like, yeah, they had Devin Booker. Yeah, they had Chris Paul. But they had DeAndre Ayton, who was clearly the third best player.
All right, can I ask y'all a question then?
Are y'all serious,
Y'all
bro?
are actually
serious?
capping.
Oh, wait,
bro.
no.
Sometimes
Hold up. Before
Sometimes I
y'all
really
go.
feel like y'all be in love with box
No,
scores
J-Rob.
too much, bro.
No. And I'm really mad at you for
No.
doing this.
I don't
for
care,
doing
bro.
this,
Be mad, bro. You gotta tell me about
Christian
18
Wood,
and 10 and lie, bro.
Christian Wood literally plays off of Luka so much this season. The pick and rolls, the pick and pop action that he plays off of
What
him
if
tremendously. One,
you're gonna
two,
cap? You're gonna cap.
two. No, that's not cap.
You're
Two.
gonna cap.
The only
You're gonna
thing
cap.
that Christian Wood does better than DeAndre Ayton is shoot the ball. On
I
the
agree.
block, Ayton is better. Finishing, Ayton is better.
I agree.
Mid-range,
Neither.
it could possibly go to Ayton as well.
You're lying.
Every-
I got
You're
Ayton.
dead
I
lying.
got Ayton in the
Defense.
Aiden is not a
Hold
better
up.
mid-range
Defense.
jump shooter.
Aiden pops that mid-range.
Defense, rebound,
Aiden is not
defense,
better
and
mid-range
rebounding
shooter,
is
bro.
Ayton. Why are we talking about Christian Wood?
So
Christian Wood and
DeAndre don't play.
Ayton,
So
when
DeAndre
Ayton is better than him in
ain't
almost every category.
So DeAndre ain't spent his career playing off CP3. You don't think CP3 has made DeAndre Ayton way better of a
What
player
did he
than
do?
he's
What-
been?
That's
So
not
like
the
if you,
point,
that's
J-Rob.
the-
It doesn't matter
yes, it is
how
the
he got
point.
better.
It
The
is
point
the
is that
point.
he's better.
I'm using his point against him. He's saying that Christian Wood plays off Luka Doncic.
He the
Well, what's
problem.
DeAndre Ayton doing? He didn't play off CP3. What is that? What are you saying, bro?
No. Because when you
What are
actually
you
watch
saying,
the
bro?
games, because you're the same guy that says watch the games, right? It's
I
clearly.
do watch the games.
Yeah, okay,
DeAndre
cool,
Ayton
cool,
looks disinterested. His energy
Okay,
gets low in
100%.
game.
Okay, 100%.
I've seen Christian Wood go off. I've
Hold
seen Christian Wood score
Uh-huh.
40 points before.
But-
100%. Whoa. Hold on, JD. I got him. Because
You
then
don't
you
got
go,
me, bro.
you watching the games,
I'm not
you can
cooking
also
you.
see that DeAndre Ayton.
At
You
all.
see, hold on, J-Rob.
Happened,
You
bro.
watching the games, you can seriously see DeAndre Ayton getting the ball on the low block, making things work out. You can see, yes, he does benefit from Chris Paul. There's also times where Ayton's getting to his own spots, creating things by himself. Christian Wood on the Dallas Mavericks, it's. I guarantee you, J-Rob, just turn the Dallas Mavericks game on. He is so dependent on Luka Doncic and his ability to create plays. He plays off of him heavily. There's a difference. There's
Can I
a
ask you a
difference
question?
between the two.
You don't.
Can I
You
ask you a
don't watch a lot of
question,
Suns. At the end of the day, you're telling the guy that lived in Phoenix a summer ago, who's been to a 1,000 Suns games, what I see from DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton don't get the ball. Like DeAndre Ayton don't command the ball type of guy.
He
Are you
for
kidding me?
sure isn't,
So,
but Christian
you know,
Wood isn't
like,
either.
so-
Christian
but
Wood
the
is
thing
caught
is-
up on the
But
ball.
Ron,
bro,
don't be dead lying because he's talking about watching games. He's watching games, but he don't watch the Suns. Because if he's talking about the Suns, I've seen the Suns play live more than anybody up here. I've seen DeAndre Ayton 100 times. That's I don't think the difference between him and Christian Wood is worth it because you're gonna have to pay DeAndre Ayton $100 million. And to me, the production that he gives, you can pretty much probably get it from somewhere else for a lesser price.
Who?
I think Christian Wood's a better. But I'm not gonna. I
Hold
can't
on.
think anybody. I'm
Hold on,
talking-
because he
Can I
keeps
ask
talking
you a
about. Hold on, wait.
Hold on.
I'm just saying. I don't think I would pay $100.
Let me get J-Rob.
Everybody wants to get something at a bar. You know,
Because
that
J-Rob,
bargain doesn't-
what
Exactly, I'm not
did
paying $100 million for that.
DeAndre Ayton? What did DeAndre Ayton do in his rookie season without Chris Paul?
Oh my god, bro!
What did he do?
I ain't
Do you
gonna lie,
know?
bro. He played.
Do you know?
Bro,
He was
bro,
16
he averaged what? 19. He averaged like 16, 19, something
16.
like that. He had a good year. I'm not.
He got Chris Paul.
It looked good, bro.
No. He got Chris Paul, and actually his shooting splits went down, and his production went up by 2 points.
Bro,
So
Dub,
no,
stop
I'm
running.
not gonna sit here and
Bro,
say.
Dub, stop
I'm
running.
not, hold on. I got J-Rob real
Yeah,
quick.
bro.
You
You
get
don't got
yours
me, bro.
next, bro. So yes, you can say he did benefit from Chris Paul, but it's not that dramatic. It's not like Christian Wood going playing with Luka Doncic. It's not.
All right,
Because
so
even
hold on.
Ayton without Chris Paul was showing that he still had that.
If you're talking
Okay,
about the
hold on.
shooting
Dub-
splits from his
Dub
rookie
and
year,
Ron-
he was
Dub
allowed
and
to
Ron.
play 1,000 minutes a game. They weren't worth a damn at the time, bro.
You see?
I'm
Hey,
just
Dub,
keeping it.
What about the percentages?
Just
What
keeping
about the
it a buck, bro.
percentages?
I'm
What about the
keeping it a buck,
percentages?
bro.
What about the percentages?
Bro, he's taking way less shots now than he took back then. That's a fact.
No,
That's a fact because
Bro.
other people dominating the ball,
that's
bro.
not
That's a
true.
fact,
That's
bro.
not true. That is
Okay.
not true.
Okay,
That is
okay.
not
Well,
true.
all right, bro. You got
He
it.
Hey,
took
Dub,
12
hold
now.
on. Dub and
He's
Ron.
taking
You're
12
not
now.
Wait,
13 now.
J-Rob, do you think Christian Wood is better in Dallas than DeAndre Ayton?
I don't think Christian Wood. It's not about who I think is better. I'm talking about worth to me. Like I just think in terms of if y'all were going to make a splash for a big, I don't think to me DeAndre Ayton is the guy that y'all should look at. Like
I just don't know who else we would get.
you know, like I just don't look at him in that regard because of the price that he is worth. I don't think if I'm Mark Cuban, I'm gonna go after this guy to be that big piece. And obviously, I'm not gonna say who I think is like the perfect fit, but I don't think he should be that guy, bro. Like I wouldn't pay for that.
J-Rob, I mean, you're essentially saying that they just might as well not get a big. Because at this point, when you look at the landscape of the league, DeAndre Ayton is clearly a fringe all-star. He's a player. He may not
Christian
ever
Wood is
become an
too.
all-star, but he's gonna be on that tier of possibly being all-star caliber player every single year.
Christian
So I'm
Wood
like,
is too.
When
All right, JD, let me ask you this. JD,
No.
JD, let me
When
ask
have
you this.
we
Are you
ever
looking
put
for
Christian Wood in all-star contention? When have those
Bro,
two
he was
words
damn
even
near
been
old.
mentioned
That's
in
what I'm
the
trying to
same
ask y'all, but
sentence?
y'all keep running.
When on the Rockets?
Ron, hold on. Time
shout out to
out.
the chat? Miles
On the
Turner,
Rockets?
JD.
Time out, y'all. Time out.
I don't know.
I gotta
Yes.
ask Dub a question, and Ron, I want to ask
Miles
you a question.
Turner would
Dub,
be way
y'all have
better
been running, bro. I'm trying to
fit
ask
for
you a
y'all.
simple question.
Probably have to
What's the
pay him
question?
the
What's the
same
question?
though.
Dub, you talking
I
about
would,
him
though.
playing
His
with Luka
defense is worth
Doncic?
it.
What about when he was on the Rockets and he was averaging 17 and 10?
He was still a good player. I always thought he was a
Okay,
good
so that's it. That whole thing you said is done. Hey, Ron, so you talking about Ayton being better on defense? He's so much better on defense, right? Let me ask you a question, right? Who's better on defense between Christian Wood and Anthony Davis?
What?
It's AD.
So why in the hell did Luka have a better record than the Lakers this whole time before Kyrie even came?
What?
What?
Where are we?
Because it
I'm-
doesn't
I'm
matter.
lost.
I'm
I'm
so
so lost right
lost.
now.
I'm
Crunch.
saying
It's
because it doesn't
ridiculous.
matter. Like y'all making it seem like because so and so is better than him on than Wood on defense, then the Mavs are just fucked.
That's
He's
not
still-
the
Christian
point.
Wood,
I'm
Christian
not
Wood,
talking
Christian
about-
Wood ain't
hold on,
even,
time
ain't
out.
even got an
I'm talking
All-Star
about
MVP.
everything.
Crunch. Christian Wood don't even got an All-Star
Christian
MVP.
Wood,
What are we
Christian
talking
Wood,
about?
Christian Wood. The only thing that he does definitively better than DeAndre Ayton is shoots.
You can say the same thing.
Everything else, Ayton is better than him at, or it's close. The mid range, I think, is close, but he's a better finisher. He's a better on the block guy. He's a better rebounder. He's a better defender.
You can
And
say the
it's not
same
even
about
up for
You can
debate.
say the same about Jokic and Embiid.
Whenever y'all want me to end this
What?
argument,
But the
Yes.
thing is, to me, but then my issue is like I don't think we're arguing.
I can end it, and this could be over.
All right, before you go, Ron, I just personally, for me, I don't think I'm arguing better player. I think I'm arguing fit for the Mavs. If you're talking better player, I would go with DeAndre. But like, for example, like JD, they said in the chat, I actually agree heavily. Like, I think y'all would benefit more from Miles Turner than y'all would from DeAndre Ayton. Personally.
Okay, that's
I
fair.
can
But
give you Miles
I'm
Turner.
saying that
We're not
DeAndre
making
Ayton fits better than Christian Wood.
On
Like
the Mavs?
I
But
like
is
Christian
Christian
Wood.
Wood a 4 or a 5? DeAndre Ayton is a 5. Wood is like a power forward, no?
Yeah, but
4 and 5.
he plays
He's a tweener, I guess.
Yeah,
but
for the
really a
Mavs
4.
for sure. He's a good 4 because he
Yeah.
stretches the floor, and you would probably want to have more of a 5 with him. That would be nice, but
Right.
I like Christian Wood. I just think that DeAndre Ayton would level us up.
Right. I see what you're saying.
But Miles Turner, I guess, would too. It's not bad. Okay, I want to talk about winners and losers at the trade deadline. I think that the Lakers won by a landslide for this trade line. I think they smoked everybody. They got rid of Russell Westbrook, who just didn't fit their system. You can say whatever you want about Russell Westbrook, bro. You have to tip your hat to Russell Westbrook. He was put in a situation that he's never been in, and he took that role, accepted that role. You can agree or disagree, and he did what he could. You can't be mad at Russell Westbrook if you're a Lakers fan. I think that you can thank him, and you can thank the Lakers for saying that, for moving on from that. I don't know how they worked that, but they were able to get rid of him, and then they got like 4 really good pieces in. So they got D'Lo, Malik Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt, and then they went and got Mo Bamba, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, man. AJD. So I'm smiling because I cannot wait to see the new excuse packages that's about to come out when they don't make the playoffs or when they get bounced out in the play-in or lose in the first round. I can't wait. Because to me, bro, I hear everybody saying, when I try to say Luka and Kyrie are the best duo in the league now, all the Lakers fans still say it's Bron and AD. And now they just got rid of the scapegoat and Russ and brought in Russ D'Angelo, who's a better shooter. He's a better playmaker than Westbrook. I mean, bro, there's no more excuses. They got more depth, size, defense, shooting. Oh, my goodness, bro. But I just can't wait to see how they move the goalposts now. Because I already know it's coming. I already know it's coming.
What's coming?
I think that the Lakers will make the playoffs now. They're not far back from easily getting into at least a 7.
Yeah,
they could get to 6 too. That's the thing. Like they're not far off. They're 3 games
The West
back
is
from
close.
7.
Yeah.
I think they can make it, and I think if they do make it, they're gonna be a contender in the playoffs.
I think if they lose, bro. I don't think nobody gonna have an excuse unless like AD gets hurt or Bron is hurt. Then people will maybe say that. But if they're going into the playoffs healthy with this new team, the way it's constructed, bro, if they lose, they just lost, bro. I don't think nobody gonna have any real excuse because I think everybody likes the balance of what the Lakers are now after the trade deadline.
Yeah, we'll see, bro.
They
I hope
definitely
it.
have a
I hope
better
they don't.
balance. But I don't know. With the Lakers, I still got to see it because I mean, like, I don't know about you guys, but AD still got to prove it to me. Like, he's been there and he's balled out when he's been there, but it just hasn't been consistent. And even over these last couple games, like the other night, AD had like, he didn't really have a monstrous game in the last couple games. So I don't know. Because on the nights where Bron doesn't show up, is AD gonna show up? Is he gonna carry the team? Like you know, for the most part, Bron's gonna ball, but is AD gonna be that guy?
I mean, don't do that, Ron.
Always say no because you guys always say. I come up here and I say, it's
Ron, you saw it this season, bro. You saw it this season.
And I've seen it in the past from AD, but it's just not consistent. And then for you
Ron's
guys to always say, if in order for the Lakers to win, it has to go through AD, and AD has to carry the team. Well, is AD a legit number one? That's
the thing.
I don't think so.
Ron, but that's the thing. I don't agree with that. I don't like when people say that either because I think the team still run through Bron. But
I agree.
AD still just has to service his role, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he has to be a real number two, and really, he should really be the number one in terms of scoring. Like the offensively, he should be the guy averaging like 35. Bron should have 10 assists. But that offense runs and is initiated through Bron by far.
Yeah,
that's my question, though, J-Rob. Can AD average 35? I know 35 is a large number. Can he average?
Yeah, I was reaching.
Can he
They
continue
don't
in the playoffs?
need.
Can he average 27 and 12?
They don't need.
He
could. Yes, he could. I think he definitely could do that. In the playoffs, I think he could do that.
They don't
really
need
don't
AD. They don't need AD to be like this proven number one guy. That's the point
Yeah.
that J-Rob is saying. Like, I don't like that narrative either. They could still play off of LeBron as the number one guy, putting up like 20, like he did in 2020, putting up like 25 and 10 or 26 and 10 on good shooting splits, and AD having 25 to 26 to 27 points. That's a championship recipe, right? The whole narrative that AD has to be the number one in order for the Lakers to win. No, that's cap. That's stupid. It's just stupid.
Yeah, I agree though. But
Yeah,
I see what Ron was saying. And look, I agree with both of y'all because Ron, you were spitting about AD. I don't like AD's energy, bro. I really don't ever trust him with the keys, bro. I don't trust him behind the wheel because he doesn't have the will and like it's something missing with his energy, bro. Even how his energy's been off lately about LeBron James passing the scoring record. You know, I actually, do think he was a little upset sitting on the bench. He got into a fight with Dwight Howard on the bench. Like his leadership is garbage, bro. So I agree. LeBron has to still be the number one option, and he still has the tools to do so. But I mean, what it is, AD just never brings it. You don't know if he's gonna bring it every night. You don't know if he's gonna get hurt.
We was losing to
lying about AD right now.
They were losing to the Oklahoma City Thunder. You know what I'm saying? And AD, I'm not going to say AD has to be a one for the Lakers, but AD has shown when he was with the Pelicans, bro, he was the clear one. He was clearly dominant. Like AD is definitely that top 10 level talent that people talk about for sure. So I got faith in AD. I think when he's healthy, I think he's always been right when he's healthy.
I think even in New Orleans, he needed another guy to step in to be the number one. I don't trust AD as being my number one guy. I don't think he has it in him, bro.
That's fine, but they don't need him to be.
That's why you have LeBron. That's why you have LeBron.
Yeah, no, you're right too. But it's just scary though because now LeBron pushing 40. But you are right about that.
Hey, but with that being said, though, the thing that I do like about this Lakers team is remember in 2020 the way that team was constructed. Mm-hmm. I think this team is a lot closer to being constructed that way today than it was yesterday. So I do see some similarities. I don't think they're as good, but they have some similar pieces. So I mean, we'll see if they can put it together.
I think Mo Bamba is going to be a big X factor. With their
my whole question is why are they still sitting out games though? It's some games where they sit out, and I'm like, bro, if y'all had played, that could have been another win. So hopefully they didn't put themselves in too much of a hole, but I do think they can do it though. If they go to the playoffs, it's gonna be scary. But
I'll tell you why Bron's sitting out. He got arthritis. What you mean? He's 50.
Chill out.
Listen, bro. Y'all was J-Rob, I'm gonna come at you for a second. Y'all was talking about Thomas Bryant being paired up next to LeBron James and AD, Mo Bamba actually could shoot the ball better than Thomas Bryant, and he is a better shot blocker.
Wow.
I like the addition. I like the addition of Mo Bamba, not because I think Mo Bamba is like some crazy player, but when they won the finals in 2020, the one thing about that Lakers team that I think they used to their advantage that they had a big ass lineup. You know what I'm saying? And I think that they work well like that with so I think with Bron, Mo, AD, if anybody could get Mo Bamba right in his best, it could be it's Bron. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it could be solid. That works for them. So
and J-Rob, to piggyback on that, the Lakers really can run a big lineup. I think they'll probably get back to Bron running a little more point, maybe even kind of like starting that point essentially, quote unquote. And then it's like, bro, they can go a Bron, Malik Beasley, Rui, AD, and Mo Bamba. And bro, that's a huge lineup. The smallest person
they can do a Vanderbilt too.
6'7". Vanderbilt as well.
Chat is nuts. Like they're just throwing Mo. Also, no one's saying Mo Bamba's going to play 25, 30 minutes a game.
Just ignore the chat.
They're not getting my point at all.
Bro, give me 12 to 15 minutes of defense, solid defense. That's all he has to do there. That's all and that's the role he's going to play.
And make wide open threes.
No one thinks Mo Bamba's going to go out there and drop 40.
Exactly.
He's coming off the bench. He's the second guy.
He just needs to grab 10 boards.
He's not better than Thomas Bryant.
Block shots.
If AD was to go down, Mo Bamba would not provide you what Thomas Bryant provided.
No. But Ron, that's not what I'm saying. But as a fit to what this Lakers team needed, I think him being I think he's a better shooter than Thomas Bryant, along with a better defender. That's an answer that they needed that Thomas Bryant wasn't giving them. Like J-Rob said, a big portion on why they won the ring in 2020 because they had JaVale and Dwight Howard. They were a big lineup that could help AD rim protect. Now you have a guy who could rim protect and space the floor a little bit. So it's like I think that's a much better scenario than Thomas Bryant being there.
Yeah. And Thomas Bryant's probably going to get more minutes somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like he wanted to play a bigger role and he wasn't going to do that. I think Mo Bamba just kind of fits right in to just replace that. You're not looking for crazy production. Like you're not looking for points. You know what I'm saying? Looking for energy, defense, blocks. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel it. The Mavericks should just cut Christian Wood and sign Mo Bamba.
What is wrong with you?
Oh my God.
Hey Bob, how you feel about Mohammed
Bamba.
You said Mo Bamba?
Yeah, Mohammed Bamba.
I mean, he's cool, man. He never turned the corner for me. So I mean, he's not what I thought he was gonna be. I think they would have been better off getting Bol if they could have. But I mean, he's solid. I agree with what y'all saying. He's gonna bring it.
Yeah, I like him on that defensive end with Jared Vanderbilt. I think that was a good move by the Lakers, personally.
Yeah.
Jared Vanderbilt.
12 points in 17 minutes.
Now,
I mean,
they still not finna do shit, but
I'm telling y'all.
It's gonna get spooky soon, bro.
It's gonna get real spooky. Rui Hachimura has been playing great too. Is like, yo.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You want to hear a scorching hot take? You know what I call Rui Hachimura? The chat is about to violate me. That's baby Kawhi.
Oh my God. I thought you were going to say like KCP. I thought you were going to say KCP. I'm not going to lie. I really thought you were going to say KCP.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't care what the chat, man. That's baby Kawhi, man.
J-Rob, you're not the one up here that says that. Go ahead, Bob.
I'll get in trouble for it.
I've never said that.
I'll say it though.
Sure said he played like Kawhi.
I said Scotty. I'm about to say that about Scotty Barnes. I've never said that about Rui.
I just call him baby Kawhi because I do think their skill sets are like the same. Obviously, he ain't Kawhi, but I think if you look at their skill sets, their builds, like the way they play, like it remind me of like that young ass Kawhi, like
on the Spurs.
Yeah, like that's what I remind. So I'll take the L on that if people are upset, but that's how I feel.
I really thought you were going to say KCP. I'm not going to hold you. I really thought you.
Oh no! Hell no! So,
Rui plays like Kawhi when his ACL is torn. he's like a
he's definitely
Kawhi. I don't see it at all.
Who are your guys' biggest winners and losers though at the trade deadline?
The biggest winners for me is the Mavs.
The biggest winner is the Kings.
And why is this? We're dying to hear it.
Because we didn't succumb to all the pressure about trying to make crazy moves to get better. You know what I mean? We sticking it out in the West, and we're gonna remain humble and just continue to kick ass.
Yeah, I think the Mavs got straight to the point. Luka, all he needed was somebody, bro, like somebody else that can, help him and take the pressure off. Because a lot of the best teams in the league do have like duos, and I think Kyrie has proven to be a great second option, especially playing off of Luka. I mean, we saw how he played off of Harden.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people just talk about LeBron, but he was doing the same thing with James Harden, and now he's a better player than he was in Cleveland. He has more experience, and bro, I mean, it is looking scary. He's rather like young too. Like it's not like he's that old. And Luka is, man, this is gonna work for years, bro. I think they hit the jackpot, bro. I mean, bro, 2023 champions.
Oh man,
Oh, man.
I'm not gonna. That
Who he
is so
said? Who he
cliche.
said? The
I'm
Dallas
not
Mavericks.
gonna bite that bait. But
Yeah, I don't want to go that far yet.
That goes to my point on what Dubin said earlier, though. Like when he said Luka's letting Kyrie get the ball, ain't nobody letting Kyrie do nothing, bro. Kyrie been doing this. Like when Kyrie was playing with Braun, Kyrie was demanding the ball. So it's like Luka's not taking a step back from Kyrie.
Yeah.
And vice versa, because people have balled alongside Kyrie. So I'm not just going to say the fact that they, quote unquote, can mesh with each other and they look like they can play with each other. That doesn't move the needle for me because they're both superstars and they're both going to get buckets. My thing is, are you guys going to, is it going to be conducive to winning? And I just don't think so.
I think it'll be conducive to winning. I just don't think they'll win the championship, mainly because of the defense that I think they're lacking in. Next season, I think there's a bunch of opportunities they can get a defensive guy. Like, you guys know I'm not high on Chris Middleton, but Chris Middleton as a third option paired up next to Kyrie and Luka, I think that'll be a good recipe because he has defense in the third score.
Chris Middleton ain't going over there.
Wait.
Why would he go over there, Dub? He's gonna get 3 shots again.
Can I finish? Then you have other guys like Jeremy Grant that will probably be available. Malik Beasley's going to be on a contract as well. Brooke Lopez. So they have people next season that they could sign to build around Luka and Kyrie Irving. So I think that's what the Dallas Mavericks are really playing for. This season, I think the Dallas Mavericks get an A for what they did in the trade market. Lakers get an A as well. Who else got an A? The Suns get an A+ as well. I think Brooklyn did a good job too, due to the situation that they was a part of. Man, I think those teams really did a phenomenal job this year.
Can we agree that the biggest loser is John Wall? Why did they send him to the torture chamber? Why did Houston do that?
They got to buy. They got to be buying him out.
Why did the Clippers do that?
Because they're going after Russell Westbrook.
Did they hate him?
No,
Why
they
would
want to
you
get
send
Westbrook.
him to Houston, bro? That is so evil.
Yeah,
that's
that's
slammed him in a podcast.
JD, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people are saying like A's and A- for the Kyrie trade, but let me ask you this: if they don't win, let's say they don't win this season, and Kyrie don't resign with the Mavericks, was it worth it?
And J-Rob, that's why I give them a D.
And that's why, and the only reason I bring it up, I can't give him a grade right now, Ron. I was gonna say undecided because if he don't come back and they lose, bro, it was like you gave up so much to get him. He's not resigning, and he just went to go play with the Lakers.
Or the Clippers.
Or the Clippers.
Or
like
the
that.
Suns. It's still so
asking.
much uncertainty from Kyrie.
How can you grade it? Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
if
Nothing
you're
has
going
changed.
to
It's
do
still the
that,
same
then
guy.
you have to do that with every single team that made a move. Like, what are we doing?
You got to alter.
No, that's not the point I'm making.
Contracts.
He's on the last year of his
Kyrie
contract.
is
I'm saying he's on the
free
last year. Like, he's on the last year of his contract. There's also been rumblings that he wants to play with Bron again. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's what he's going to do, but I'm looking at the long haul. Like, what if he says, like, I'm going to hit the market and does not sign with the Mavericks? Like, what if this is just a 6 month? What if this is just a rental?
Like I said before, it's a win-win because even if Kyrie doesn't stay, it frees up a bunch of cap space for them. If Kyrie doesn't stay on, and Finney Smith and Dinwiddie, and then that first round, I mean, that's not really a crazy offer that they extended. They didn't lose a lot of pieces.
That's cap space. Then once again, we just talked about that last episode. You saying giving up somebody and not getting something in return can still be a win. How's that a win if you lose somebody? Remember we were talking about the Nets. You were saying that you would sign Kyrie.
I was about to finish.
So if he walks, that's a good
I was about to
scenario
finish because what you're doing as the Dallas Mavericks organization, you're showing Luka Doncic like, yo, we're trying to surround you with the pieces. We're trying to get you this guy. We're trying to build a foundation for you. So that makes Luka buy into even more the trusted franchise even more. So it's more than just I mean,
That's
they
a
are
good way to.
trying.
That's a
You
good way
have
to
to
look
try.
at it. That's a
You
good
have
way
to
to look
try.
at it.
You have to take
So when
gambles
you
like
so
that. You
so
have
Yeah,
so
to.
when
yeah.
so when you so
Ron,
when
I
you
was
you
gonna
have
when
to
you
say,
take
when
gambles.
you
That's
You
a,
have
promise
to
that's
take
definitely an
gambles.
optimistic
I was
way to
gonna
look
say
at
this,
it.
right? I was
when
gonna
you
say this.
promising
Everybody
your
that's worried
girl
about
a
the
new house, when you promising her a new car, when you promising her a ring, but you don't come through with none of that. After
Mm-hmm.
5 years, she's gonna go to the next dude with a Porsche who's promising her that ring and
I
who has
love
a
it when
big
y'all bring
mansion.
this up. So, because I'm
Yeah,
about to
me
flip it. I'm about to
too.
flip it on you. I'm about to
Yeah,
flip it
because
on
your
you,
Mm-hmm.
man,
right?
your man
No,
Andrew
no,
Tate say that. You
no,
you
no,
you
no.
sit
I'll
up till
tell you.
3 a.m. watching his videos, but when I say it, it's not true.
No, no, Ron. Listen. Just listen real quick, right? You're in that scenario, right? You had you know, let's say your finances ain't really all that. You really limited in your position. You trying to get your girl some stuff. You trying to put her in a good position. She sees that she's trying. That's gonna make the girl, but a good girl, not every girl, but a good girl is gonna see that, recognize that, see the effort you putting in, and it's gonna make her buy into the relationship even more because she sees the effort in which you giving,
Is
right?
Luca a good girl or is she an
And
Instagram thought?
oh
Which
my
one?
God, oh my God. I
Yeah,
mean,
we
he's
know.
been loyal.
He's
He's
a
been
no.
loyal this whole time, so
He's
he
been
must
loyal
be a
because he
good
doesn't have a
girl.
choice. But
Listen. But let me finish the point, Ron. Let me
go ahead,
finish the
go ahead,
point
go
because you
ahead.
said the whole thing. So yes, you're convincing the person in the relationship. You know what? I'm putting effort. My hands are tied right now because there's not a lot of opportunities right now. But you know that I'm going to try my best to put you and myself in the best position possible. And the people who usually put themselves in that position get rewarded for it. So that's a good way of looking at it, Ron.
Yo, Dub,
Steve
I hear
Harvey.
you and I love your optimism, but I'm telling you, they're dealing with
You
Kyrie
can't bring up
Irving, who's the most
relationships with me,
no
bro.
no.
I'm different. I'm different in that
I'm
realm, man.
different.
That's what
I
everybody
know.
say.
I know them
Hey,
girls. Them girls love the pajamas, man.
hey,
They do. They do.
They love the pajamas,
Kyrie's the
man.
most uncertain thing in the league, and I'm like, you can sit here and say that that'd make Luka happy at the end of the day, but that I don't think that that's gonna make him stay because they wouldn't trade it for Kyrie. But I'm just like, bro, if I have to give them a letter grade for that, it's a D, and it's a D for dumb. Reason being is because, like how I said, bro, what happens when Kyrie goes and signs with the Suns? They're gonna look retarded, and it's like you guys knew ahead of time that this
Chew on
is
the
this
R
this is the
word.
person that you was
My
dealing with.
God. Oh,
I
Ron.
feel you, Ron. I hear you.
I just feel like you can't grade it yet, JD.
And
You
I think it's a
J-Rob,
good
can.
move.
and
I
actually,
think it's a
J-Rob,
yeah.
I actually like that way that you're thinking because
Yeah, like
I understand that.
like I like the move on paper. Like I
Yeah.
like the move. Go get your franchise player a star. You want him to know that we want to see you when we want to put you in that situation. But if I'm just as a businessman though, I would just be so annoyed if I can't get this guy to sign an extension.
See
I
the
feel you.
problem.
I feel you.
See the problem that that Ron is having.
Because you can't replace a guy like Kyrie, bro. It's nobody in the league like him. You know what I'm saying? So you're not even
Yeah,
going
like
to
you
get
gotta.
You're
anything
right.
back.
It's nobody in the league like
You're not.
Kyrie. Kyrie's
So
the
you're
only
never going to
person
be able
that
to
does what
replicate or
Kyrie
get something
does
close. Yeah,
on the
like you're not
court
going to get
and
something
off the
else like
court.
that. Right.
No, but look.
It's only one Kyrie.
No, but look. He
Right.
proved that he can win you a championship as a second option, and then also this.
Facts.
You have to take that risk because
Yeah.
you don't want Luka to be like, damn, well, why didn't you at least try? And then also, I mean, I think y'all kind of overthinking the future right now. You gotta remember that we don't know what's gonna happen in the future. It don't matter if I'm not gonna say it don't matter if you leave, but I think what Mark Cuban is investing in is like he trusts Luka as the first option. He trusts bringing in Kyrie. If they can make something happen, you're basically giving Kyrie the reasoning to want to stay because
Tag me in, Ron.
because
Tag me in,
we don't
Ron.
even know
What,
what's gonna happen in Phoenix. Like I
Bob?
said, I mean, we seen
Bob,
KD
But
fold
bro,
when he
Bob,
might
had
go
the upper
play.
hand.
But he might go play with Bron again. Go ahead, Bob.
But Quince, you got to remember, like Kyrie has a track record.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have to sit down and have a meeting with him and be like, are you gonna stay? If we bring you, what's the chances? No matter what he says, you can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Because Mercury might go to Gatorade next month or something, you know what I'm saying, and throw his whole balance off. You just can't do that. On top of that, once these teammates have seen the flow of the offense with Kyrie Irving, and then he bounces, everybody's gonna be in the locker room like, you know what? Luka really don't be moving the rock. I'm not happy here anymore. On top of that, Chris Middleton and Brook Lopez are not leaving Giannis Antetokounmpo to come play with Luka Doncic. Y'all two can get that out your mind. That's not happening. No, nobody would do that. That's nuts.
Hold on, Bob. So, Bob, bro. So, all right. So let me ask you this question: do you think, what do you think, who do you think is gonna beat them?
Yo,
I
Crunch,
think he's gonna beat them. Crunch, stop. Now you just trying to make up some questions to ask questions. Bro.
No,
Give
I'll
me
answer
something else,
that.
bro.
I know, I'll answer that, and I will go 6 teams in the West
Bobby, that's funny.
that can easily beat the
Come on,
Mavericks.
bro. It's not even a real question.
Easily, like, come on.
You're
Like,
looking
that's
at
what-
Kyrie
but
track
that's-
record. You're looking at Kyrie track record. These last 2 years, he's been the one trying to play. He tried to play, and his own team didn't let him play road games, and then they changed the mandate. So basically, they did all of that for no reason. I mean, he dropped 41 points. 40 points the first game, and Kevin Durant sold it. Then they proceeded.
That's not the point. That's not the point either.
No. Listen. Hold on, bro. And then they
Crunch.
proceeded to get swept. So I'll give you that. But this season, he came back. He was trying to play again. No off the court issues, and his own owner is the one that created all of that drama, and suspended him. Kyrie paid them a lot of money and did everything they asked. So it's not like he's a rebel. You know what I mean? He's been a
rebel might be the wrong term, but he's not. His thought process. He's his own person. I commend Kyrie as who he is as a person, but that doesn't work for the NBA. It doesn't. I'm not saying who's right and who's wrong. I'm just saying it don't mesh. It's like vinegar. It's like vinegar on oil, Crunch. It's vinegar on oil.
Hold on, Bob. If it don't work for the NBA, how did he make that shot over Steph to win a championship?
What the hell are we talking about? Crunch, that is not even on. We not even on the.
You
same
said hold on. You said
plane.
it don't work for the
Like,
NBA.
Okay, let me tell you, because you're talking about his skill set. I would never get up here. No. That's hold on.
I'm talking about
Hold on.
production.
Stop it. Stop moving the goalposts around and let's talk. Let's conversate, Crunch.
No, Bob.
Let's conversate.
No, Bob. Don't try to tell me
Scared
what
of
I'm
who?
talking about. I'm talking about his production. If it don't work for the NBA, how does he have a championship? If it don't work for the NBA, how did he have Boston the #1 seed? If it don't work for the NBA, how is he an all-star starter every single time that he's actually healthy? If it don't work, tell me that. I just want to.
You just ran it down.
I just want to know how. It
All right.
work.
How many questions you gonna ask me, Crunch? How many questions you gonna ask me before you let me answer?
I just want to know how it don't work.
All right. You asked me that 5 times in 5 different ways. Now let me tell you. You just ran it down to me. You answered your own question before you asked it. You talked about everything he had to do to get on the team with Josiah, how he paid all this money, how he wanted to play. But did he play? No, because he is his own person. He thinks the way he wants to think. He doesn't care about nothing else, and there's nothing wrong with that. Hold on, let me finish. Before you ask me 6 more questions, Crunch, let me answer this one. No, I'm not. You said it. You lied. If I lied, you lied. I'm repeating what you said.
Bob, I'm gonna let you cook. You still got the floor. But you just lied though, so every time somebody lies, I just be wanting to point it out.
No. Don't point out shit, because I'm repeating what you said. Point it yourself. Go stand up, go to a mirror and say, you're a liar. Do that, because I'm just repeating what you told me.
He didn't want to play. You just say he didn't play because he's his own person. No, he didn't play. He didn't play because they suspended him.
Yeah, because why, Crunch? Why did they just suspend him?
So how ironic is it that y'all complain about his availability so much?
I'm not complaining about nobody's availability. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just pointing out. I'm pointing out facts.
Bob, you're not hearing what I'm saying, bro.
Crunch. You look. You only cooked medium rare. Let me get you to medium well. Let me finish.
You're not hearing me, bro. I'm saying the organization, right? How can you be so mad about his availability if you're going to suspend him? And then last season, you ain't even let him play role games until.
Can I answer your question or not? I'm still on question number 2. You gave me 15 to answer. Crunch, you ran it down to me. I'm not blaming Kyrie for who he is. I'm just saying that Kyrie is who he is. You can't be such it sucks. I hate the way it is, but it's a company. So when Kyrie does what he wants to do, it doesn't work out for himself in the NBA. They are vinegar on oil.
So tell me how it don't work. I just said he won a
Crunch.
championship.
You just told me. Why did he get suspended, Crunch? Crunch, why did he get suspended? No, hold on, Ron. Make him answer the question. Why did he get suspended, Crunch?
That's a good question, bro.
It ain't a good question. You know the answer. You said it 5 times already.
You know what? Hold on, Bob. Let's actually cook on that. Because first of all, when he posted the link, he still played a few games after that. So they wasn't even really mad about it until they started bashing his name through the media. He paid fines and then he got suspended. So they were doing him dirty, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because he's his own person. Because he does not want to bow down to the NBA.
That's doing him dirty.
I don't give a damn why. Okay, forget why. They did him dirty. They did him dirty. You right. So that's gonna keep happening, bro. What are we talking about?
All I'm saying is, Bob, you can't hold on. I see what you're saying, Bob. Like at the end of the day, some of the things that Kyrie has done has led to like chaos or whatever. But I'm saying that you have to, when you read between the lines, I think that he's just like, bro, he got mistreated.
And now he in Texas?
He got
Come on,
mistreated.
Crunch.
And then look, everybody bring up the times when he took leave of absence. Bro, he only did that one time. Everybody make it seem like he's always taking time, like he's always taking games off. That only happened at one time in Brooklyn. His team didn't have a problem with it. So
what about Boston?
It's about his leave of absence.
Boston, he didn't take. He was hurt.
It's not about his willing leave of absences. Kyrie is injury prone as well. So it's like when you just look at everything overall, Kyrie, like it's always something with him. That's what I say.
So hold on,
it's always
that's true.
But
But
whether he's injured or whether it's an issue off the court or whether he's demanding a trade, whether he wants to leave, it's always something with Kyrie. I've never seen a player where every single year it's drama surrounding you.
Yo, Ron, remember he was in Boston and stood on top of what they call him, Lucky. He was standing there chilling with Lucky, basically holding hands with Lucky, and lied to all of Massachusetts.
But he did that with all his last.
Hey, Crunch, you feel and you know this personally. What'd you say? Remember when Braun promised you all them championships?
Hold on.
And he ain't getting none of it. He ain't getting them for you. This is just like that's what Kyrie did to Boston.
No,
he did it to Brooklyn and Cleveland too.
That's what Kyrie did to Boston, Crunch, and you was mad at Braun about it.
Bob,
you gotta have the same energy for Kyrie.
Bob,
just saying,
bro.
Keep that same energy, Crunch.
Bob, you're not hearing me, bro. Bob, I just said.
I honestly don't want to hear you anymore. I'm not hearing you because I don't want to talk in circles no more. We done did this shit for 30 minutes. The chat's tired.
Look, I could take another lap, Crunch. Let's do it.
You got it, Ron.
I was just gonna say Braun did the same thing, but y'all don't want. It's actually vice versa. Y'all don't keep the same energy for Braun. Like I can say Braun lied to me about XYZ, and y'all make it seem like I'm reaching. You know what I mean? Like, Kyrie, hold on. I actually respect Kyrie for what he did as far as leaving Boston because he was just under the same situation as Tatum.
He lied,
and he basically just wanted to get out of their way and let them blossom. But he does get held accountable.
Wait, Crunch.
No, listen.
So
I was gonna say no. Listen,
Boston? He texted Jason Tatum and said, "Hey, bro, I want you guys are better without me." See, that's that one girl.
No, bro, no, that's not what I'm saying.
And you say, "No, you're just too good for me." That's
not what I'm saying, bro. Like hold on. First of all, I hold him accountable because he left prematurely, basically. But I do respect him for giving Tatum room to blossom because he was in the same circumstance under LeBron and he didn't want to come up under LeBron's shadow as well. And
Chris, that's not why he left.
He don't give a damn about Jason.
That's not why he left Cleveland. He left Cleveland. He left. Boston. Yes. He left Boston. He left Boston because there was chemistry issues with him and the coaching staff, and Gordon Hayward wasn't really that well as well. So he left that because it was just a bad situation to be a part of. I think Crunch froze. But yeah, that's why he left. That's why he left. That's why he left. Yeah.
Freezing.
That's why he left. That's why he left Boston, right? And then he went to the Brooklyn Nets. And I mean, I hear y'all. I'm not going to sit here and defend every single thing that Kyrie Irving has done because some of it is uncalled for, but I'm not going to criticize him for not wanting to get a COVID vaccine. I'm not going to criticize him for going to a birthday party for his sister on her birthday, mainly because Bobby, be real. Bobby, let me be real. How many, because family comes first, right? Yes or no? How many times have us as humans...
You're muted, Bob.
Bobby, you're muted.
Not a birthday party over a basketball game. No, family doesn't come first.
Family does come first because how many times have we sat here? Took off of work to spend time with our family? How many times have we called off of work to sit here and have a party for one of our loved ones?
Yeah.
So no, that's not moving me. I'm sorry. I'm not criticizing Kyrie Irving for doing that. Number one.
And then people always saying.
And then the link for the thing that happened this season. Like, come on.
You'll take off of work to party with your family, to take food out your family's mouth, is what you're saying, Doug?
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? I'm saying what you said.
Don't say food out of your mouth.Cut that out.
I'm telling you, bro.
That's what you're doing when you don't go to work. When you don't get up and go to work, you essentially take food out your family's mouth, correct?
No, bro. When you go to a party, I'm about to go to my brother's house right after this. I bring food, and I be with my family.
Yeah, but do you got work today? Dub, are you taking off work today? to go to your brother's party?
If it happened at 12 p.m. right now, and it was something for my brother's birthday or something, I would tell JD, yo, I'm not showing up.
You don't got kids. You don't got kids.
Do you know what JD will tell you back?
So it's different. I'm not gonna call off for work. So I can go
Ron?
party with my sister.
It's not partying because it's not like he's going out. It's not like he's going out popping bottles and stuff.
It don't matter what you do. Go to work.
He's going out with his family, spending time with his family.
That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with these young kids. That's what's wrong with these kids. These kids will rather have fun than take care of their business and responsibilities like a man. That's what's wrong with these young kids.
Hold up,
it's guns and butter. Guns and butter.
I got him. Like a man, Bobby. Like a man, Bobby. The time you spend with your family, the time that you spend with your valuable, but the time you spend with your family is valuable. You don't have all the time in the world. So yes, I'm not gonna sit here and criticize a man for choosing to spend time with his family because that's valuable.
Instead of going to work.
No, Ox.
Yes.
Ox, hold on. Hey, Ox, you talking about Kyrie wasn't handling his business that season? All right, cool. Why did he play more games than Harden and KD that season on the Nets?
I'm not doing this with you, Crunch.
Okay.
Yo,
no, hey, look, Bob, that's what I thought.
What, Ron?
Right, that's what you thought.
Yo,
Ron? I'm good. I'm cooked, bro. I'm good.
Go, Ron. Go, Ron.
Dub, I actually agree with you, but the thing about it is you still got to accountability still must be taken, because for him not deciding not to play that game and go to that party, now as a professional you're being questioned. Like I get it, but you gotta look at the whole optics of the situation. You know you're Kyrie Irving. You know the media is gonna get a hold of this, and you know they're gonna blow it out of proportion. So maybe he should have told his sister, "Okay, can we have your party earlier in the day, or can we have your party after the game, or can we just do it a different day?" And if not, then go to the party. But you still got to take all the flack that you're gonna get for going. I'm
saying people in the chat talking about. I said, I'm basically saying I'm dumb for saying go to work instead of going to a party. I don't understand this new generation.
But as a man,
trying to make it something that is not.
As a man, I'm gonna accept those consequences. You feel me? But Kyrie Irving probably did know that, and he accepted those consequences, and he is getting slack for that, right?
Exactly. That's why I was trying to say, Crunch. He's not meant for the NBA because he's his own person, which is nothing wrong with that. I don't want you to be a robot. I don't want you to be a robot, Kyrie. I'm just saying, like, I don't want him to be a robot. I'm just saying it's just like it doesn't mix with these billionaires that are they're trying. Hold on, bro. I got you. You can ask me 20 more questions after I answer this one real quick. I don't understand why why it seems like I'm attacking Kyrie. I'm saying that he's his own person, and I love him for that. I just don't think that mixes with these billionaire owners that look at these guys on their team like, yo, if you don't show up, I'm not selling tickets. I can't sell these jerseys. I'm not saying they're right for thinking that. I'm just saying realities are realities. We can't. This ain't the metaverse, bro. We can't push a couple buttons and just change up the what we want to do, bro.
I'm saying you making stuff up though, because that's.
I'm not making stuff up, bro. Stop saying that, bro. Stop saying that.
You got fight the imagination.
Nah, bro. Stop saying that shit, bro. I don't know what you're talking
things out of
about.
thin air. That's crazy.
Yeah, you feel me? Like all this shit happened. It was reported on every day. We talked about it on here, bro. You making shit up just because you getting waxed.
If I'm wrong,
I got that total wax on your head. Like,
if I'm wrong,
and now you making shit up, bro.
If I'm wrong, then the proof will be in what I say. But you won't even let me finish because you be scared. So hold on. It's the thing.
You got me.
You just said a billionaire owner not gonna want to sign him, bro. Mark Cuban just signed this man. What are you talking about?
That's not what I said. I said a billionaire owner wants you to show up so he can sell tickets and sell jerseys. I didn't say a billionaire owner wouldn't sign him. I said a billionaire owner, but see what I'm saying? Don't say I'm lying if your comprehension skills ain't up. Get your comprehension skills up first and then call me a liar, bro. Stop that shit.
Bob, you're not listening. Everything that you just said about him being his own person and going to that party, bro, it only happened one time.
All right,
that's
we're off
my
this.
Point.
We're
it only
repeating
happened
points.
One time. You make it seem like it's every season situation. Is either he's injury prone, or is that one circumstance where he went to the party? It only happened one time. So how was that affecting him?
You only got to do it once to show you're professional.
We are talking in circles. All right.
Bob, only reason we're talking in circles is because he never answered my question. How did it not work?
Oh my God!
Which
all right.
Which one?
No, we're not. We're not going to keep repeating ourselves.
Answer, Bob.
How didn't it work in the NBA if you got a championship with LeBron James? Come on, man.
All right, here we go.
Bro, you gonna get your cardio in fucking
800. There is 850 of y'all in here. It looks like some people haven't paid the entry fee. That is hitting the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new as well, and go ahead and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any content coming out of the Players Choice YouTube channel. Yo, we have a NBA Lucre wager of the week for y'all. Ron sent this one to me, and I want to know why Giannis and DeMar DeRozan.
Well, I wanted to do the All-Star game because that's this Sunday. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do that. If we can, we'll make a new wager on Wednesday. But as of right now, this is the game that's on Thursday, and it's the matinee game on Thursday. It's the last game, the last big game before the All-Star break. And I'm like, we'll act like DeMar DeRozan's not good to go for 40 on any given night. And so what I'm saying is, I want to do you guys a favor. You guys take Giannis, who's a 30-point scorer. I'll take DeMar DeRozan. I like my chances. I like my money.
Lucre wager of the week. We got Giannis Antetokounmpo. This is Bucks Bulls. Bucks are in Chicago versus DeMar DeRozan for points. I'm taking Giannis in this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking Giannis. Let's put these together. Oh, here's a little. Let's show you the current standings. By the way. Here's the current standings on the Lucre leaderboard. We got Ron 3-0, JD 3-1, J Rob's 2-1, Dubs 2-2, Big Ox Bob 1-3. Shout out to Mustard Pona. He's got the one win. That was the SGA and De'Aaron Fox wager that we placed last week. By the way, which is insane because De'Aaron Fox had a great game. Shea just had a better one. He dropped 44 in his game. De'Aaron Fox dropped 31.
Hey, Shea a bad motherfucker.
Insane. All right, for our wager of the week, who is everybody taking? Bob, starting with you, Giannis or DeRozan?
Giannis.
Dub?
Kyrie.
Giannis or DeRozan?
Kyrie.
Giannis or DeRozan?
You got my bet, bro.
Who are you taking?
Kyrie, bro.
Bro, will you give me an answer?
Giannis.
Deshaun said he's got 50 on tomorrow. Go ahead, Crunch.
Yeah, I'm taking Giannis.
I'm taking Giannis. Ron's taking DeRozan.
I got 50 on DeMar too.
Boom. There you go. That is this
Crunch,
Thursday.
You still haven't told me how much
2/16.
you're putting on the Mavericks, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah, we will.
All right. Make sure that you follow that link that's pinned in the chat or in the description if you're watching after the fact or listening. Audio listeners, there's a link in the description where you can sign up, use code Players Choice, complete a contest, and you will be entered into that raffle that Ron talked about at the top of the show. So make sure you do that. Let's get to some super chats. Mello Williams, the fact that you have Luka over Giannis is ridiculous. There's two sides of the ball. Stop the cap.
Thank you. God damn.
Malcolm W. with the super chat. Clippers ain't never built for a championship. You have to look at the Suns now, even though they were struggling because of KD. They lost a lot of depth, though.
Hold on. So the Suns are all of a sudden built for a championship? And why?
Because they added KD.
Nobody wants to answer that? Why is
That's what I want to know.
everybody so reluctant to answer that? But all of a sudden the Clippers aren't built for a championship. Last time I checked, the Clippers got a 2-time Finals MVP that was an alpha on his team, a clear alpha. And so that's all I'm gonna say. Hey, Steph Curry ain't over in Golden State. Devin Booker's not Klay Thompson. So I don't know. I'll just leave it there. But maybe I'm tripping.
I mean, I think Paul George is better than Devin Booker slightly, but that's just me.
I'm not gonna get into that. Y'all know how I feel about Dev.
I love Devin Booker. I'm just talking about overall. From what I just trust Paul George a little bit more. If I'm being like, I know we got playoff P, but we can't forget what Devin Booker did to start out his career. I mean, I'm just looking at the two as, like, you know what I mean, as overall player, everything I've seen from him. Like, maybe Devin Booker is probably better right now, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Especially as a second option, I don't know.
Deshaun 916 with super chat. So, what type of big do the Suns need?
Well,
We need a J-Rob for that.
I don't know.
Tayeb Hassan, an all-star two-way forward like McCall, makes more sense along with a cheaper rim-protecting aggressive big like Nick Claxton or Mitch Rob for Dallas. Julius Irvin. Shout out to Julius Irvin. Mavs, Suns, Nuggets, Clippers, Warriors in 4. Dark Ambition with the super chat. Who was better only looking at peak? Harden or PG?
James Harden.
I got James by landslide. I'm telling you, Paul George is one of these guys that you guys have overhyped into that realm that he does not need to be in. Paul George has essentially got an invite to a party that he is not supposed to be at. He's underdressed, he's underqualified, and when he gets in there, he's gonna be that dude in there just smiling, trying to shake everybody's hands. And they're gonna be looking like, man, who the hell is this nigga? How he get here?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Gabe over Ron. Fire.
No, that's hilarious, bro.
Brian Holiday with the super chat. With Kyrie, there's always something. He'll continue to have incidents. Just give it a few months. People act like this is not the case.
Hey, JD, Ron, Dub, Crunch. When is PG's peak though? Was it that year with Russ, or was it the years in Indiana?
I would say as a player, it was the year with Russ. But he had already turned the corner back when he was in Indiana before he got injured. Mm-hmm. So I think his peak, though, was in 2018.
Bob, it happened. What you said was going to happen. You're going to be tight about it. De'Aaron Fox is now an all-star. De'Aaron Fox, Anthony Edwards, and Pascal Siakam. Injury replacements for the all-star game. Thoughts, Bobby?
None. I already spoke on it.
Should have already been an all-star.
Yeah, this shit is disrespectful.
Fire. Lauri Markkanen slides into his starting spot, which is fire, being in the games in Utah. I'm sure they're going to love that. Eric Dupree with Super Chat. Is Kyrie top 75 if he wins with Luka?
No, because the NBA doesn't like Kyrie Irving.
I see what you're saying, Dub. I don't think that they would give him the mantle yet, but I think he has to be at that point. If they ring off a couple of championships, that all-time point guard is gonna look real. It's gonna be a lot of names moving around on that list. I'll tell you that much.
People don't like Kyrie because he's a real person. That's what.
Deshaun is asking about getting in the contest. So, Deshaun, here's what you need to do. You need to download the Lucra app on Apple and Android. I think they just actually released it on Android like a few days ago. So shout out to Android users. You could finally access the Lucra app. Download that. Use code Players Choice. It looks like you already have a username, which is perfect. If you used code Players Choice, then you entered it into the raffle. Otherwise, if you just want to complete a contest, send any wager to Players Choice is the username on Lucra. Bobby and Dub are also on there. You could send it to them individually. And if you also join the Players Choice group, there's like 50 or 60 people in there that you could send contests to. I believe also if you just put a contest up, I don't know if there's the option that you have to select like anyone could accept, but people can actually see open wagers and take those as well.
Amazing.
Eric Dupree, can KD ever be top 10 after the Nets fiasco?
Yes, rings validate people. They shift people's opinions so much. As soon as Kevin Durant wins a ring, there's always going to be an outlier of people that's going to say, well, he did it on another super team. Da, 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 da. If he wins a ring without Stephen Curry, they're going to put him over Stephen Curry in the top 10 player.
There's a lot of people who already have KD as top 10, though.
Exactly.
Well, I took him out of my top 10 recently. At first, I had him close to LeBron. I was giving him a chance to be top 10 if he were to win with Kyrie. Because remember, I think LeBron and KD did the same thing as far as making a super team to win. But LeBron also won with Kyrie, and KD just failed to win with Kyrie. And we've seen Steph win twice without KD. So I think he's solid out of the top 10 right now. But he's not that far down. I think he's like 13.
Yeah, if he wins another ring for me, he'll jump into my top 30.
Oh my God.
It'll be like 11.
Pels fan, what's up, PC? What 5 should the Pels go for next year?
Wait. Let me see that. You just got rid of it, didn't you?
I got you.
What's up, P? What five? I don't know what five they can grab. Maybe Brook, but I mean Brook may. I don't know. You got KP next season, Brook next season. Going in free agency. Other than that, like Dwight Powell's, and other than that,
KP on the Pels wouldn't be good with. They already got Brandon Ingram. It's like the same player.
Yeah, I'm not sure who they could get on free agency. I think what they should do is move off of CJ McCollum and just commit to Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson and just keep playing off of those guys. When you have guys like that on the court and CJ McCollum there, he's not a guy that provides defense. You don't really need a scorer like that because those guys could carry the scoring load. And you also have good role players as well. You could trade CJ for maybe a good defensive big that could possibly help the team in the playoffs. But this unit right here, I'm not really believing in as long as CJ is there.
I actually feel what you just said, but that's kind of facts. I mean, I picked the Pelicans to come out of the West earlier, but now that the Mavericks have done what they've done, I mean, they can forget about it. They can forget about it, bro.
Guys,
I honestly don't. I like this Pelicans team as currently constructed, and I wouldn't do anything. I would do exactly what the Sacramento Kings did. Nothing. I will let my younger players develop. I think CJ fits perfectly next to those guys. It's not like you're going to trade CJ McCollum and go get Kyrie, for instance. So it's like, bro, I would keep CJ. He's another ball handler. He's a solid playmaker, and he's somebody that can space the floor. I do hear what you're saying about defense, but they are a good defensive team as constructed. Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, and just the other collection, Alvarado, the other collection of guys they have. But to answer the super chat at 5, bro, I think they got a competent center. Like, how much more can you want? Everybody, like how I said, everybody can't have Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic. 5 is clearly the position in the league where it's just it's not that rich. So you gotta be cool with Jonas Valanciunas.
Everybody can't have Domantas Sabonis.
I want everybody to realize something, right? Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, and CJ has not played with each other at all.
That's not CJ's fault, though.
No, I know it's not. But I guarantee you that when they do get on the court, you're going to be disappointed on the team in which you see. I can almost guarantee it. There's no stats or facts that I can say that support this opinion. But when all of these three guys are playing on the same court with one another, you're going to be massively disappointed on what the outcome is.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Doug, because I think if you move CJ now, you can maximize Brandon Ingram more as a scorer. And then, like, I love CJ. I think he can actually help out another team as the first option or second option, maybe. Like, the Nets probably should have tried to get him. But, I mean, yeah, it's just not that much. I don't think the Pelicans really need him. Zion is already that great. And Brandon Ingram, you can maximize him in his prime. He can give you 27 a game, 26 a game. You don't know if his numbers might get skewed with CJ on the court, and it just might not even work as a championship roster. So you just never know. I mean, again, the West just got deeper, so now you have to think differently about who you have. I mean, I guess the best that they can say right now is that they do have a lot of scoring weapons, but I don't know, man. We'll see. I kind of agree with Dub on that one.
Let me ask you this, Crunch. From top to bottom, we'll say from like 1 to 9, who has the better team, the Mavericks or the Pelicans?
I would say the Mavericks, because the gap with that Luka and Kyrie created is so much. It's just so much better, bro. I think they're just nicer. But matter of fact, hold on, scratch that. The Pelicans do have more talent on their team, though. But I don't know if they're a better team. Like, bro, the Mavs are they're going to be one of the great 3-point shooting teams in the league. That's why earlier I was saying Christian Wood. I would rather have him over Ayton for the Mavericks because of how they're going to play. I think they're going to execute better than the Pelicans, bro. I just do. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of teams, you know what I mean? It's a lot of teams that you can say have talent on their teams. You know, but they aren't.
But ain't going to do nothing with it? Like the Mavericks?
Yeah, it's about what you do with it.
Yo, Bob, who you got? Pelicans and Mavs.
At full strength, well, just as they are now, I guess I would, because Zion's still not back and BI is barely playing, right? I haven't seen I haven't seen the Pelicans in the past couple of weeks, so I'm not really sure what they're looking like. But full power though, full strength, I'm easily going with the Pelicans. easily. As far as so they got Kyrie, they got Luka. Other than that, the Pelicans got. I mean, so number 3 to 10 are all on the Pelicans.
Okay.
I mean, what? Who else? Who Who on the Mavericks besides Luka and
How
Kyrie?
many times do I have to say
than,
Josh Green's name to you, Bobby?
All right. So who on the Mavericks besides Luka and Kyrie are better than Zion, Bi, CJ, Herb?
Keep going. Herb Jones.
They got Herb Jones. They still got Trey. They got Valanciunas. They got I like Alvarado. I think there might be a couple players on the Mavericks that's better than Alvarado, but I still like him a lot. The Pelicans are deep, and I said Valanciunas. Yeah. I like the Pelicans for sure.
I just like the Mavs experience that they got, and like I said, I'm putting a lot of stock into Luka. Like, I'm so lucky as a basketball fan, bro, because Kyrie is already my favorite player, but Luka has been my second favorite for like quite some time now, bro. So man, this is just, to me, this is a sign. This is a sign that I'm getting what I want this year.
Championship, let's go. Haitian Savage wasn't unplayable against Mavs in book, and CP3 kept getting picked on by Lucas. So if Mavs don't have defense, you should say the same for Suns.
Najee Marshall.
Because they lost their best defender, right, Bob?
Yeah, that's true.
Bridges.
Oh yeah, the Pelicans did just pick up Josh Richardson.
He was saying the Suns lost Mikal Bridges though, so you can say that they got worse on defense also.
Oh yeah, I'm reading the chats.
But come on though. They lost Mikal Bridges, but who did they get? Which actually brings me back full circle. The Suns easily won the trade deadline. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Them getting Kevin Durant over there and not losing their top 3 players is ridiculous.
Yeah, that is a steal, low key. It is a steal.
Like, I know that Brooklyn got a solid haul back, but they essentially put the gun to the back of Brooklyn's head and said, "Give it up."
Yeah.
Come up off the loop.
You know what's crazy?
I'm not mad at like I think the Nets did better with the Kyrie trade. I mean, with the KD trade than they did with the Kyrie trade.
I was gonna say with the Nets, when you actually look at their pieces, they're not a bad team. They're not poorly constructed. They're not going to do anything this year, but they've got a lot of good perimeter players.
Yeah, the Suns did not rob the Nets at all.
The thing with
y'all seen the Nets last night.
The thing with their roster too is they've got good pieces to trade away because they're so deep at the perimeter positions. But I mean, they took the Sixers last night down to the wire, which is impressive. They're not a bad team. They got a lot of drafts. Can we talk about the Utah Jazz having 15 future first-round picks until 2029?
That is crazy.
That's Danny Ainge, baby.
That is nuts.
Danny Ainge is a god, bro.
So they got Russ, right?
Yeah, but they're saying that they might move Russ elsewhere. I don't know if he's going to be there long term. I don't really know how that's going to work.
They're talking about possibly buying him out
to like the Clippers or something.
No, well, they would just buy his contract out, and he would be a free agent.
Right.
Damn.
And then they're saying the Clippers. What were the teams? The Clippers.
The Rockets, I think I saw.
Yes, it's something like that. I know Clippers and Heat are two teams, and then if it's the Rockets, then them too.
Soul Wells said Miami Bulls. Miami would be interesting. Bulls. Dub, would you want Russ in Miami?
I don't care. I really would.
I don't care.
Why, you just giving up on the season?
He just doesn't move the needle for us to win a championship. Like, people always thought I was biased for saying they were contenders last season. I'm not biased. I'm just a realist, bro. He's not moving the needle for us to win a chip this year.
Well, for me, I'm thinking about where can Russ go to just kind of play decent basketball for the last few years of his career. Like, I don't think the Heat, the Clippers, the Heat. Like, I don't know if he'll win a championship with those teams, but he, I mean, it's just about playing relevant basketball instead of going outside. You know what I mean?
The Jazz have more more picks than OKC.
Let's see.
Because I remember OKC stacked up on some picks
Thunder
a couple
first
seasons ago with Chris Paul and Paul George and Russ.
Comprehensive Guide to the Future. This is July 6th. I don't know how much this has changed. Thunder own a remarkable 38 picks over the next draft years. They own 19 firsts and 19 second. My God. So they definitely have more. Oh my God.
That's wild.
Know what else is wild?
What,
This picture I'm about to send you guys in the group chat. Watch this, bro. This shit is crazy.
Please don't send that to me.
Hey, but in terms of Russ, though, on the Clippers and on the Heat, I think it's a good move for both of them. And I'll start with the Heat. I like Russ playing alongside Jimmy and Bam Adebayo. Like, yeah, I know what everybody's going to say. Oh, my God, none of them can shoot. They're not good three-point shooters. Okay, well, they got other shooters over there. On top of that, whether Russ can shoot or not, we can all admit right now that he's a major upgrade over Kyle Lowry. So I like him on the Heat. As far as the Clippers, Paul George just came out and said that and was like, yeah, I would love to have Russ over here. I had a couple of my best years of my career next to Russ. I mean, he's still one of the best floor generals in the NBA, or one of the best assist getters or passers, playmakers. Like that, I think that would bode well for the Clippers, who really don't have a point guard right now.
Who?
The Clippers. But Russell
Clippers
Westbrook.
for who? Russell Westbrook?
Yeah.
Listen, we just got to be honest with Russ, bro. I love Russ, bro, but we got to be honest, man.
Russ wasn't playing. Russ has not played bad over these last couple years. It's just Russ gets that stigma just because he doesn't shoot the ball well and because he makes some bonehead turnovers that all of a sudden he's a bad player. That's not.
I mean, it's not that he's a bad player. It's just in terms of like being on a team to win a chip, it's just hard to have a team around Russ, bro. So like, I don't know how he could. Like the Clippers, for instance, right? I don't know how they could really benefit from Russell Westbrook if he just can't space the floor like that. Just don't. You're gonna be on the court with Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Zubac there. It's like it's not appealing to me, Ron.
I'm telling you, you guys hype this floor space and stuff up so much. You guys make it seem like if the floor is in space, the team can't do anything. Like if the floor is not space, then that team might as well just go to the locker room and take their shoes off because they don't stand a chance. That's not true. You don't have to have the ultimate floor spacing to win. And I'm gonna tell you what brought this whole floor spacing thing and made it just so relevant. It was LeBron James.
Exactly. Yep.
Nobody was talking about floor spacing until LeBron had to have four other shooters around him and 10 more on the bench. Floor spacing's not all of that. Like, yes, you would obviously rather have the floor space than not to have it spaced, but you just because the floor is not spaced doesn't mean that you're not going to win a championship.
How long?
Mean that you can't be
Gotta disagree with you right there.
How long?
You need floor spacing.
No, you do. I'm saying you do. Like, if you have a choice, like, yes, if I can have floor spacing or not, obviously, yes, give me floor spacing. But everybody on the court doesn't have to be able to shoot from the logo. Everybody doesn't have to be a sharpshooter in order for your team to win.
It's not about being a sharpshooter when you have a guy as bad as Russ is, and PG's a good shooter as well, but he's not like crazy good. You feel me? You need elite shooters around Russell Westbrook. Ron, for all the guys that's been in the NBA Finals for the last decade, Giannis, I mean the Bucks, even with Giannis there, they were still a great three-point shooting team. The Boston Celtics, still a great three-point shooting team. The Golden State Warriors, the Phoenix Suns, they were mainly a mid-range shooting team. So they did have shooting. It was just mainly on the mid-range. But they could space the floor because of that. The Clippers just don't have that, bro.
What are you talking about? They don't have that.
Hold on.
Who in the Clippers rotation doesn't shoot the ball well besides Zubac?
No, it's just pairing it up next to Russell Westbrook.
No. I was going to say that the thing that's different about the Clippers, I think, though, is that Russ always does play well next to like a scorer, like a wing scorer. So, you know, like you had Bradley Beal, you had PG, Harden, KD. And yeah, so now you have Kawhi to kind of lead that and be the leader of that team because we've seen him win a championship. He has championship experience. So I think it would be a little bit different. But I mean, I just looked at it. I mean, the Clippers are ranked 6th in 3-point percentage. Not
Bro,
that bad.
Dub, you don't think that he would fit on the Clippers?
I don't.
I like that the best out of what I'm
I could be. Don't get me wrong. Like I could.
The
be
Bulls
wrong.
wouldn't be
I
bad.
could be wrong in this scenario, Ron. Like I would say that. I'm telling you, bro. Russ is just. I just don't see it, man. I
I hear
just
what you're
don't.
saying. No, Russ just
Like
saying.
I just don't.
Russ
I
just
just don't see. I'm sorry. Like I want to, but
saying,
I don't see it. I mean, let's not forget the last time he was paired up next to Paul George.
yeah, flame out.
They both flamed out.
But check this out. They didn't have Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, see, that's the thing about it. But I like, man, I feel you. Though. I can hear it in your
Kawhi
voice,
Leonard
bro.
on
I
a
feel you.
degenerative knee. I don't know, man. I
Hey,
don't
look,
know.
I hear it in your voice, though, bro. I can feel you, bro.
I just
Because Russ
I don't
just
know,
ain't
bro.
Russ is not really trustworthy like that. You know, for us to really be kind of putting this much stock into it.
Yo, and even if you were to take Kawhi out the equation, this Clipper roster is better than that OKC roster. So, but I don't know. We'll just have to see.
But they
I mean,
underperformed. They underperformed against a Portland Trailblazers team that they didn't play defense like that.
That roster wasn't that good though.
It's not about the roster, but even against a team that wasn't even good defensively, you guys were still playing bad.
I'll get that.
You feel what I'm saying?
Once again,
I'll say
they
this:
didn't
I
have
think
Kawhi.
he'll play better on the Clippers than he played on the Lakers.
We'll see. We'll see, man. I just don't think they win a chip.
Danny Green is apparently nearing an agreement with the Cavs. That's a nice get for them. Reggie Jackson is planning to sign with the Nuggets.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, saw that.
Yo, and that's another thing about the Clippers. They absolutely don't have a point guard over there. I'm trying to figure out what's their whole plan, because they traded away Reggie Jackson and John Wall, and they got back Eric Gordon and Bones Highland, which I love both of them, especially the Bones move. That was a steal to have him. But it's like, what are you doing at point guard now? Is Paul George now going to be your leading playmaker? Like what? I'm trying to.
I think they're gonna try rocking it with Terrence Mann.
I like Terrence Mann once again too. Terrence Mann's a phenomenal young player, but in terms of a point guard, a playmaker, somebody to set up my offense, somebody that when it's crucial in the fourth quarter that can get in the paint and make a play. I don't know if Terrence is really like the guy that I want to rely on for that.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm in love with it, but I think that's what they're trying to do. Plus, what I did like was them picking up Plumlee. Plumlee slept on. I think people forget about Plumlee.
Like I said, the fit and the continuity of like Paul George and Kawhi Leonard is already a fit that is kind of questionable, right? So even adding like they've still been trying to find a point guard ever since they got together, and they haven't been able to find that, which is why I just don't think that Russ is just a simple solution to that. At the end of the day, I think everyone just needs to acknowledge the fact that maybe this Russ and PG thing is just not a fit that's ever going to work.
Yo, forgot they got Eric Gordon, though, Dub. I forgot they got Eric Gordon.
They did get Eric Gordon, but I don't think it's a fit that's ever going to work at all.
Yeah,
shout out to Mars in the Golden State Warriors for finally parting ways with James Wiseman. He's been closing the show out for the last 2 months saying trade James Wiseman. So you got your wish. They got Gary Payton II back, which they should have never got rid of him in the first place. But also, should he get Bob Myers, should he get credit for getting GP2 back?
We'll see. We'll see what happens. If if he changes something for him, then yeah.
But it's silly that you let him go just to get him back. Like, you shouldn't get credit for that.
It's a lose-lose situation for the Warriors, because first off, they gave up a player that was a key piece on their championship team, and then in order to get him back, because they realized how valuable he was, they had to give up their number 2 overall pick. So not only was that a big swing and a miss in James Wiseman, now you basically give him up for, I don't want to say nothing, because GP, he's a good player for them, but at the same time, like, nobody, a couple years ago, if I would have told you that you're trading your number 2 overall, in 2 years you're going to trade your number 2 overall pick for Gary Payton II, you would laugh at me.
Well, you can't always look at it like that, though. I mean, James Wiseman was a number 2 pick when he was picked number 2. Now you just gotta look at him as he's James Wiseman. I can't look at him as a number 2 pick anymore. I gotta, because then that'll put too much emotions, and don't want people to be sentimental. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, he didn't turn out. Let's go get somebody that's gonna work for us.
Well, and that's another thing too, though. Like, you're going to look at it from 2 different lenses. It's going to be the lens of, okay, we always could have drafted X, Y, and Z. We could have drafted LaMelo. We could have drafted any other player that was drafted after that. But then also too, which I believe that James Wiseman is going to come over here and ball. So once that happens, then it's going to be like, did we give up on him too soon, or what was the case? Did we not develop him? So I mean, I don't know. That's the reason why I'm saying it's kind of a lose-lose for him. But what?
So James Wiseman, he landed in Atlanta.
No, he's in Detroit.
So
Detroit,
technically, it's
okay.
not official, but that is what the move was supposed to be.
And that would be even funnier because I think Gary Payton II, he
failed his physical.
Yeah. His abs or whatnot. He got like a strain or something there. So it's like if he's hurt and he has to go back, and Wiseman has to come back to Golden State, then now what do you say to him?
God bless.
That's crazy. Well, I feel like we're dying down here, and it's Super Bowl Sunday. I know everyone's probably got plans, so we're gonna get you guys out of here. After.
Boo! El host.
What do you mean, El host? I'm sitting up here and no one's saying anything.
El host, bring up a different topic, man. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about some spicy shit. Who's the greatest of all time, man? That's what.
Oh, okay. Because we've never talked about that one.
Do a draft. On all the first round picks from.
I'm down for a
79.
draft.
Oh,
I'm 100.
I'm
Listen,
supposed to remember that.
All the number one picks from 79.
You're supposed to remember that.
79.
Yeah.
Okay. All the number one picks? That's so crazy.
We just drafted straight number one picks.
So we have
That's
to
a long.
Google searches for an entire draft.
Well, I mean, 79 is a long. We could do like 89.
Let's do let's do Let's do a
or 99. Fuck it, I don't care.
Y'all want to do a 2010s draft?
Yeah, that's tough.
2010s draft?
I like the number one picks, but we can do whatever.
I'm not doing that number one pick shit. I don't know every single one. I'm not gonna hold you.
But so you got the internet right in front of you.
I'm not doing that. 2010s. I'm down for the 2010s draft.
You think it's gonna be enough players?
100%. It's about building the team that's better than all the guys up here. Chat. 2010s draft. Oh, they.
Because I was thinking, what if we have
so
to
what
combine
are
the
you saying? How
2000s
do
and the
we do
2010s?
that? We're drafting we're just drafting the team, but they have to have played in between 2010 and 2020.
They need to have had They need to have the best seasons in that. They need to have played at a high level within that time frame. Do a draft with the biggest disappointment: Andrew Wiggins, Ben Simmons, etc. I am not doing that. That is fire though.
We could do a bus draft.
A bus draft? Andrew Wiggins isn't even a bust anymore though.
Right? They call Andrew Wiggins a bust, bro.
Andrew Wiggins was never a
Are there
bust.
25
let's do a biggest bust draft. Let's do a biggest bust
25 busts.
Man, I was feeling that 2010s draft, man. I was thinking we should combine it with the 2000s and the 2010s because I don't know how. I think it will start to die off after because 2010, if we all doing 5 guys, you know what I mean? It might.
You gotta know basketball, man. You don't know basketball?
All right, cool. Let's do it. 2010s draft.
You the one just said that you ain't know who was drafted.
A number one pick for every single season? No, I don't. I don't think a lot of people do. Unless your name is Chill.
I don't, but I mean,
the
I got
2010s draft is. I agree with the 2010s draft would be the. We all have just knowledge about that whole decade already.
Yeah, everybody's always picking the 2000s or the 90s. Nah, let's do the 2010s. Nobody does a 2010s draft.
Let's do it.
TMF Willie, I tried to acknowledge your super chat. They don't want to do it, but appreciate you for donating.
I loved.
Give me an order, chat.
Though. I did.
Need an order.
Yeah. What's the order? I gotta go first. It was my idea.
This is tough.
JD should go last. Because he wanted to end the stream.
I'll go last. But we're snaking.
We were calling this man Maple Jordan. He's a bust. That is crazy. He made it up, bro. He made it up. There's no way that J-Rock actually had it the other way around.
All right, there's the order. Dub, Ron, Big Ox, Bob, Crunch, JD. 2010s draft.
Come on, Dub. You're thirsty. We know you're
I gotta get the GOAT.
Michael Jordan didn't retire.
What is wrong with you?
Michael Jordan retired long
2010s?
before.
Yeah, no, LeBron, JD, LeBron.
And I mean, Kareem retired back in the 80s, so I don't really.
L joke. Hey,
JD, I wasn't gonna go with it, but since you put it there, as a matter of fact, he did win a championship in 2010. So give me Kobe Bryant.
That's a fire pick. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm so mad because I didn't think anybody was gonna think about that, and I'm actually so mad right now. Oh, that's so annoying.
Bob.
I'll take. I'll take Kawhi.
I like that.
All right, cool.
I actually really like that.
Sorry, who'd you say?
Kawhi.
This is a tough one.
Bro, this is not tough. How are you guys?
This is really easy.
There's no way he's falling to JD.
Bro, this is
Matter of
nuts.
fact, I'm gonna go with Kevin Durant.
Oh my god.
I thought you was about to get him, JD.
I really thought so too. But he still
Yeah.
he got Steph.
What
Curry.
in the world?
That's so crazy.
Hello?
He got Steph and Giannis.
Hello?
That's wild. That's so crazy.
I'm not impressed.
I should have got the
Hold on. We
last
playing
pick.
Snake? We're not playing Snake. It's like,
No,
yeah.
we're
yes,
playing
we
Snake.
are.
We're playing Snake, yes.
All right. So, man, I'm gonna go with James Harden.
This guy's gonna draft the OKC Thunder. Ox?
Give me Tim Duncan.
Ronald?
We got some Mavericks fans up here. You know who I want.
What do you want?
Dirk.
God damn it, Ron!
I was hoping he fell to me.
I was gonna pick him first. Kind of.
I was shocked when you put Steph in there.
I didn't think anyone was gonna pick Dirk, so that's messed up that you just did that.
We could trade. Give me Giannis.
No thanks.
I want to go. I'm thinking of a different guy, guys. I know who you're gonna say, but I'm thinking of a different guy because I want the fit to be there. Let me get PG and Clay.
Damn, PG.
Damn, I kind of want to Clay. Hey, but that's cool. Check it out. Give me Rose. Yeah, Rick Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I sold. I
All right, you
fucking
get Rick
sold.
Ross. Who do you want?
Derrick Rose.
Okay.
That's tough.
That is how you spell his name, right? Yeah. D Rose.
You can still get your favorite player all the time.
Shit, he got the kid from Chicago. I'm gonna do the same thing. Let me get D Wade.
Fire.
I was shooting a lot of old guys from the 2010. I thought their best season had to be in the 2010s.
Yeah, I'll take Tim Duncan in 2010. I'll take D Wade in 2010 as well.
All right.
I want 2019 Kawhi though.
Let me get Kyrie Irving.
Of course. Of course. Who you got? JD? Who you got? Don't look at the chat.
I'm looking at I have the draft over here. I'm trying to see how your guys' teams are so I can take people off the board. They need to fit your team. We've got two guards. It's a lot of guards. I have to take the bigs off.
Yo, Crunch, we already seen what these three did already. Like,
Not that.
Yeah, that's crazy, Crunch.
Hold on. They was like 13-3 when they played.
All right.
13-3.
Come on, JD.
I'm thinking, does this work? Yeah, we'll do this.
Oh, that's tough.
Fire. That's so
Whoa.
annoying. That's
Steph,
so
Giannis,
annoying.
Embiid.
That's
I need a
nice.
That's nasty in a good way.
three, and I kind of. I don't really.
Come on,
need
just get JJ
defense
ready.
now.
Let's get over it.
JJ Redick is crazy. I kind of want to take. Would this be? This is actually disgusting at the 2.
I like it. I'm gonna go
We'll
with.
have Dame play the 2.
Yeah, that's actually tough. But I'm gonna go with Dwight Howard.
Nice.
You need that defense in the paint.
Oh, no way you just did that, Crunch.
Damn, I for sure wanted Dwight. That's wild.
That's what I was coming with for sure. Timmy D can play the 5, man. Timmy D will play the 5. Then I'm gonna grab Carmelo.
Damn, that was gonna be my 3. I was thinking between Melo and Dame right here. That's tough. That is tough. There you go. That's a good one.
Yo, I got
solid, man.
Wanted Dwight. Since I can't get Dwight, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this a Chicago thing. Let me get Anthony Davis.
No, fuck.
I knew it.
Well, that's fine. Cause I'm surprised y'all let this guy fall this down. I'm taking Boogie Cousins.
I knew it, bro. That's what I was going
shocked.
with.
I'm so shocked he fell this far down.
Oh, now I really gotta think.
Now, what can we do? We could do small.
You decided to start thinking now, Crunch.
Yeah, now I'm gonna start thinking.
I don't.
You got a squad though, for real. You really do. If we forget about what the Nets did these past couple seasons,
Because I was gonna get DeMarcus Cousins after someone got AD. But it's not really my turn. I'm just thinking.
Let me think. Are we gonna go small ball? We gonna. Fuck it. Yeah, we gonna run LeBron at the 4, and we're gonna have CP3 controlling everything, man.
I told you was gonna get your favorite player all time.
Y'all let CP3 fall. This crazy is wild.
Nobody want that bum.
That's crazy. Y'all really let CP go this far down. That's crazy.
And Crutch, that's the problem. You wasn't thinking about CP3.
Bro, I ain't even look his way.
Last but not least, at the 3, I'm gonna go ahead and get Jimmy Buckets, and we gonna cap it like that.
Oh my god.
Well, I need a point guard. I was really about to pick him number 2, then I realized none of y'all was gonna get him. So you could just go ahead and give me Rajon. 2010 Rajon. 42, 12, and 8 Rajon. 17, 14, and 13 Rajon.
Man,
not mad at that.
Wow, bro. I need another big man.
Damian Lillard was always picked, no Matt.
Yo, Crutch, your team crazy.
I'm gonna either get a big man or a stretch.
Crutch's team is hilarious.
Bro, my team is about to slap with this
Let me
last pick.
Let me look up one thing.
They were all
looking up a draft year.
Yeah, I want to look at some numbers.
JD, there's only one basketball, JD. I don't know what y'all about to do.
Damn, he wasn't like
what
that.
What do you mean?
There's only one ball.
What do you mean?
So look at your team. You got a squad as far
my
as
team is
skill set goes.
disgusting.
All right,
I like your squad. It's just that there's only one basketball.
Bro, this is so tough. Because they took Boogie Cousins.
I think there's an easy one for you, like a really easy.
Yeah, I'm thinking about him. Yeah, I'm thinking about grabbing him.
What? LaMarcus.
But I'll get I'll just put Jokic at my 4.
Oh my
that's not
god.
Bad. That's really not bad. You really dropped the ball with Draymond though.
No way you're picking Gordon Hayward, JD. There's no way.
Ooh.
Over Chris
There's only
Bosh?
one basketball.
That's a doubt. That is a bad pick, JD.
Why would I put Chris Bosh at my 3? Well, I guess Giannis could run the 3, but I don't like Giannis, Embiid, and Bosh. What?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh yeah, but still,
Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum, though. I mean,
Jason
Tatum.
It was either going to be Jason Tatum or Paul Pierce, but Paul Pierce in the 2010s, that's when he started declining.
Jason Tatum was a good defender in 2021, 2022. He wasn't Jason Tatum in 2000.
Give me 2019 Jason Tatum then, Dub.
Still, he's not a good defender. He's just
Post
not.
the poll, JD.
That's what he played with Kyrie.
That's not
what
that bad, really.
Kyrie. I mean, okay. I think you could have picked somebody else other than JT. I'm not gonna lie. Who won this draft? I think my team wipes you guys.
I like my team. You messed up with Chris Paul.
What is wrong with you guys in this Chris Paul shit, bro?
Spending $2 just to tell JD he's sold. Who should I have picked? You guys really wanted me to pick Chris Bosh in this situation? You guys are disgusting.
Everybody else already picked Melo, Jimmy Butler. So I mean Tatum. I see what he was going with.
I'm not mad at the Tatum pick.
Damn, no one picked Kevin Garnett.
It was
Y'all running a
2010,
poll?
you know.
Y'all running a poll?
I'll
No,
say
there's
Jokic.
you can only put 4 options. So chat's just got to type it. Let us know
Wow.
who won.
All right, let's
Well,
see. Let's see.
chat, spam who lost. Just spam who lost, chat, and then we'll
Wait,
post the other
Put
4.
the screen back up. I want to see it. I want to see who lost. I wasn't
You said
looking at
spam
that.
who lost, and we post the other 4.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's
kind of tough.
Spam who lost.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Whose team or not?
I like my team, bro.
I don't even know who did lose.
Yeah, like all these guys.
This is one of the most even drafts we've ever done.
Yeah, this is actually really
But
good.
chat, I'm like, I got Kobe and Dirk. Like, come on. Like,
But you got like
Dirk.
an older version of those guys, though.
Like, no, I got the prime version of those guys. I got the best.
You got the
version of each
ring
guy.
ring
You got
dirt.
ring, yeah. You got ring dirt. But Kobe did
MVP
win in 09,
D-Rose.
2010.
Wait,
But-
is that MVP D Rose?
tough.
No.
Yeah, that's MVP D Rose. Yeah.
Okay.
That's MVP Rose. He's
That's
on
definitely-
par with you know what I mean? Listen, bro, I got Kyrie, James Harden, and KD, right? Best scoring trio out of everybody that y'all named. Then we got Dwight, man in the paint.
How
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
ruined it with Ray John at the
I
1?
can't
That's
believe-
crazy. How you not know about 2010 Ray John Rondo?
Rondo was nice, but Darren Williams possibly would have been a better pick.
Yeah, you should have picked Darren Williams over Chris Paul.
Yo, the
Facts.
nastiness with Chris
Leave Ray
Paul,
John
bro,
out
with
of
you
this
guys
shit.
is so it's
You didn't
terrible.
even pick DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin with Chris Paul. What's wrong with you, Dub?
That's so nasty.
All right, land of the heartless. We got you, bro.
I
Stop
got the
spamming
big.
on
I got the
bro.
best. I got the best. Big, I got the best
He
center.
put
I
that
got
shit
the
like
best.
10 times, JD.
I got the best center of the decade,
Just
bro.
as passionate
My team
about
wins.
losing.
Hey, hold on. What center did you get, Dub?
Who has more All-Star MVPs on this team? That's
DeMarcus
what I
Cousins.
want.
Yo,
You
yo,
got more
Dub.
All-Star MVPs?
Chris
Good.
Paul's not gonna be effective because he don't got nobody to throw lobs to. So he's
He has
Exactly.
LeBron. He has LeBron and Cousins. What?
He's not throwing lobs to Cousins. Cousins is getting the ball down on the block and dominating.
PG and LeBron. PG and LeBron. He
On
controls
fast
lobs.
break.
He's
I'm
not
talking-
throwing
I'm talking about
lobs
the
to
pick and
Paul
roll.
George. Paul George, he's
What?
gonna throw a lob to Paul George. Paul George is gonna go up, grab it, and then run out to the 3-point.
Oh my God.
That's a fact.
You ain't
Yeah.
watched the Pacers PG, man. You ain't watched the Pacers PG, man.
My team.
crazy.
And you got Jokic. Jokic as a power forward, a point forward. Man, that's nasty.
All right, we got some more super chats. Malcolm W said, "Who you got, Trey Young or D Fox?" Come on, bro.
Man,
All right, bro. I
Momo,
gotta go, bro.
And Ron, we do not want to hear this for the next 20 minutes.
Ron, your man is looking real suspect, bro.
Do you know what Trey just did last night?
Oh
But
my
what
Do you know what
God,
De'Aaron just
bro.
did last night?
Yep.
You
What
know
did De'Aaron
just
do?
did last
I know
night?
What
he
did
had
De'Aaron
13
do?
assists. I know that.
Do you know what De'Aaron did the night before that? Even well, we lost, so that don't matter. But
Exactly.
you know what De'Aaron did last night?
Hey, I love De'Aaron, but I'm just saying, bro.
Hey.
Like it's only one Trey.
Hey Ron. Hey Ron.
What's
What
up?
Trey Young do against the Pelicans?
Oh no, tell me.
Oh my God, 16 on like 28 from the field, bro.
Oh my God.
It
When was
bad.
What night was this?
This was what night was this? He played. What day did he play the Pelicans? I forgot. I forgot which day.
Now you making up games and nights. That's crazy.
No. That's what happened. No. Wait, let me
This
check.
is 2K game,
Crush,
Ron?
happened-
these guys got quite the imagination up here.
Hold on. I think it was Tuesday. I think it was
This
Tuesday.
is Disney.
Yep, it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday night. Tuesday night last week.
All I
That's
know
bad,
is 24 points and 17 assists last night. Who else does that?
Hey man, I wouldn't expect Trey Young to be 16 from 28 from the field, but hey, it happens.
Yo, y'all
It's
have
De'Aaron
been
Fox.
on here when y'all listed the top 5 point guards in the NBA on multiple occasions. Y'all have listed Kyrie and Luka Doncic all in top 5, and then none of those instances have they been 5. So
Hey.
y'all are saying that De'Aaron Fox just faded two of the top 4 point guards in the NBA.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
Faded
Bobby.
them in fourth quarter and overtime. And y'all gonna tell me Trey Young is better than De'Aaron Fox? You
I'll
need to
be
get
honest,
your head
I
checked
always-
and stop sipping motor oil.
Hey, Bobby, we gotta value winning somehow, man.
We
De'Aaron
won.
Fox,
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox is a great scorer. He's a great passer, and he clears them on defense. And his team is top 3.
Yeah, I
gotta
always thought
value-
De'Aaron Fox was a top 5 point guard. It was just a matter of when he started winning. And so now, yeah, if you
And
got
he's
him
the
top
best
5,
player in the clutch.
I told y'all we had a top 5
Need
point
I
guard
say
3
more?
months ago. Y'all laughed.
I'll
at
give
me.
it.
Yo,
I'll
Bobby,
give you De'Aaron Fox over Trey
need
right now.
I say more? The best player in the
Say
clutch.
no more.
Say no
Yeah,
more.
I'll give you
Yo,
De'Aaron Fox over Trey right
Ron,
now.
Trey Young's done, bro. He's done. He's done.
Y'all
He's
want to know
done.
something?
Just like these fucking Star Wars pajamas, bro. They're done.
I like De'Aaron Fox.
Hello?
Now, bro.
Hello.
Ron. Hey, Ronald.
Hello. Drinkmore said, let's talk about the smaller trades. Crowder to the Bucks, Muscala to the Celtics,
Dub,
Plumlee
you
to the
can hear me?
Clippers, McDaniels to 76ers, Bay to the Hawks. Which of these trades help their team the most? What are you saying, Ron?
Dub, you're a bogus.
Yes,
person.
yes, I hear
He
you.
shot
I hear
4
you.
for 4 for 14. Okay, yes, that's not great. Okay, but he had 16 assists. Like, come
Hey.
on, man. Like,
Hey,
but
man.
you got to put everything into
His
context.
team lost. He should have done better. His team lost.
He
They
should-
lost,
yes,
Ron? We talking about this and they lost?
Yep.
I don't. Okay, well then let's talk about last night when he had 17 assists. So let's talk about the game before that when he had 12 assists. And
What
he
did
shot
De'Aaron do
one.
last
Let's talk
night?
about it.
You guys
What
always
De'Aaron do
want to
last
run.
night?
You want to always run the one-off performances.
What did De'Aaron do last night?
De'Aaron went crazy.
Who's an all-star, Ron?
Mm-hmm.
Who has more All-Star appearances?
Hey, Ron, listen. De'Aaron
up?
Fox has 3 games of scoring 30 plus in a row.
De'Aaron
3.
Fox been doing that all year. I didn't
Hey,
just
man.
start paying attention to De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox
You
has been
see?
balling.
He's better. In the whole in the last what's his name? In the last 5 games or 6 games, he's been putting up 30.
Dub, here's the thing: is you guys are so spiteful towards Trey Young. Everybody that if you're saying De'Aaron's better than Trey, and Bob, I'll let you off the hook because you're a Sacramento fan. It's not because you think De'Aaron got so much better. It's because you're trying to say that Trey Young got so much worse, which is false. But hey, y'all got it. Hey,
De'Aaron,
My thing
hey,
is in the
man.
chat.
If y'all want
Dev
there to be a
Sports
villain
said.
in the NBA,
Dev Sports just
if you
said
want
Fox
to
is
be
not better. It's just 1 year. We're not talking about who's better from their whole life. I'm talking about who's better right now today. That's all that matters to me. That's all I care about. Is who's
Okay.
who's better right now.
Who's the most clutchest person in the NBA right now?
Luka Doncic.
Is
He didn't
De'Aaron
look.
Fox.
He didn't look clutch last night.
And in the wise words of
It-
Stephen A. Smith, if you could get it done late in the 4th quarter, bro, you could get it done with the best of them, bro. He better than Trey Young. Trey Young never did that. Y'all be
Oh, my God. Back to the super chat. It's Jay
Try to
Crowder
do
to the
anything.
Bucks. It's Jay Crowder to the Bucks. That's the best one of these, for sure. Because the Bucks, I still have them winning it all. So, and that
Yeah,
helps
me
them
too, Jay.
in the playoffs.
And then this
Tremendous.
guy talking about Bob Fox got great this season, but Steph. What are we talking about Steph Curry for? Talking about 4-time champion, 6 final appearances. I get all that. I'm not saying. I'm still not even saying De'Aaron's better than Steph today. That was never even an argument.
Hey, Bob, can we get your top 5 point guards in the NBA right now? And you too, Crunch.
top five
Yeah.
point guards. Go ahead, Crunch. You got it.
I would have to hold on. Let me look at some of the standings, bro.
Okay, I'll do it in no particular order.
If that matters.
We'll go in no particular order, of course. We'll go De'Aaron,
No particular order, of course.
De'Aaron. Now we got De'Aaron. We got obviously Steph, Kyrie and Luka, and Dame.
So we got all right. So I'm gonna say this, bro. Is Luka?
No Shea love.
All right. So we count Luka as a point guard, right?
Yeah.
So Luka Doncic. After that, I'm going with let me see, because I gotta think. After that, I'm going with Kyrie Irving. Man, Grant, De'Aaron Fox, and wow, man, this is tough. This is a tough one. I'm gonna go Stephen Curry at 5.
And then now they're saying, what do you say? Fox not better because he can never get his team to the playoffs as a number 1. Once again, the NBA is a "what have you done for me lately" type league. I'm not talking about that was 2-3 seasons ago when the Hawks beat the Sixers. No, we forgot about that already. Like that shit happened, but obviously he can't do it no more.
Actually, can I edit that? I'll go with Trae Young at 5, and Stephen Curry is out of the top 5 because Trae Young has a better record.
Oh my.
Hold on. Trae Young has a better record.
Crunch, why are you doing this, bro?
Trae Young is above 500 right now.
But why are you doing this, though?
That's why.
Whoops.
So can you real quick, you run it down one more time? You got Trae at 5. Who 4, 3, 2, 1? Real quick.
Trae 5. I got De'Aaron Fox 4, Ja Morant 3, Kyrie Irving 2, and Luka at 1. Because you have to award winning, bro. You have to reward winning. So I'm just giving them credit. I'm giving the guys credit that are actually getting it done as far as winning. I mean, the Warriors are out of the playoffs right now.
Hey, I feel you at De'Aaron at 4, though. I feel you on that.
Yeah, but De'Aaron at 4. Kyrie has been clutch this season. He's playing peak Kyrie basketball right now. Even without KD, he was getting things done against Steph. He cooked Steph. He cooked, Utah. I mean, bro, he cooked the Clippers the other day without Luka. He had that game winner earlier in the season. I mean, bro, he's been killing it. And then I just give Trae Young the edge right now simply because he's above 500. He's one game above 500 right now, and he's in the 8th seed in the East, whereas Steph has been out of playoff contention for a majority of the season. And so, I mean, I'm just looking at his impact, bro. I mean, where is it this season?
Right. Let me ask you this, Crunch, just so I can make sure if we seeing eye to eye. So you say that because of their record, you said Ja, or who'd you say better than Steph? Okay, I'm with you, right? Now let me ask you this: since they play the same position, does that mean that Harrison Barnes is technically better than LeBron James?
What team does Harrison Barnes play for?
The Kings.
Oh my God.
No, see, this is why. Because he's not the guy on the team.
What team did you say Harrison Barnes plays for? We don't know who he is. We don't know where he's at.
You don't know him, huh? Never mind.
He's not the guy on. No, I see what you're saying, Bob, but he's not the guy. So I'm just because he don't get that much. He don't get as much responsibility for their record as Steph does for the Warriors' record.
Okay, for sure. Well, look, I was just trying to see if I can get you to say Harrison Barnes is better than LeBron. You know, that would have made my Sunday. You know,
Yo, Crunch.
That is nuts.
So then, where's Marcus Smart then in your top point guards?
Oh my God.
I mean, I was looking at
he's on the best team in the NBA.
Wrong.
No, you're right.
You got to value winning, right?
No, you're right. But
he's somewhere between 8 and
right.
12.
I do it like this. See, I look at eye test first, and then if your numbers match it, then you're in that realm. Like Marcus Smart and his eye test and numbers aren't in the range of the guys that I named. So when I have a pool of guys that I think are A+ eye test, and then your numbers are elite, now we look at which one of you guys are winning, and you rank it in order. That's how I do it, you know.
Crunch, who are you beating one-on-one in the NBA? That's what I want to know.
Who am I beating in one-on-one in the NBA?
Yeah.
Bro, line them up.
Nice.
Line them up. I mean, it just depends. The only guy that I probably wouldn't be able to beat, bro, the only guys that I really don't think I could beat right now would probably be Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic.
Crunch, you're nuts. Jersey Love said, y'all should do a draft with tier 2 and 3 top players from the 2010s. For example, Danny Granger and Monte Ellis.
I would actually love this draft.
Oh my God. That's an interesting one. All right, now for real, we can get about it. Yo, what? We're at the part of the show where we just start naming players again.
Well, I'm just saying because I
Where's
want to make
Mike
sure
Dunleavy?
If we did do that, just make sure that Jeff Green is not on that draft. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Green is a class above those guys.
Where's Jeff Green? Where's Bradley Beal?
All right, Bradley Beal's definitely not in there.
No, that's just a running player's choice joke. Shaq started it. Where's Bradley Beal? All right, y'all. We can get up out of here. Make sure again that you guys participate in the Lucre wagers. If you haven't signed up, sign up. Use code Players Choice. Complete a contest. Enter the raffle. Bobby, any final words?
Yeah, man. Y'all just stop looking up to cats that look down on you. No sense in being around folks that don't respect and love you.
Crunch.
Subscribe to Crunch Time TV. I cook low and chill town on there. And more bodies on the way.
Ron.
Homies over hoes.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to all the things, man. Go enjoy Super Bowl Sunday. Be safe. Don't Don't drink and drive. And we'll see you on Wednesday. Peace out.